see how it is. Okay.
That's how it works.
And we are live. Welcome, and thank you for joining us. You're probably wondering, who is this person? And why, and where's Jake? We're with our intro, and he's not here tonight. Nor is his lovely bride-to-be, Jenny. So you're stuck with the rest of us misfits. So we're going to be running a little one-shot just to kind of keep things a bit interesting. And get some of that old rust off. It's been a while since I've run, and next week, Season 2. Hope everyone's excited. I know our players are pretty excited there.
Let's get it.
And so, who exactly do we have joining us today? Well, let's go around the horn. In your top left, I'm the DM, Misfit Mike, or Mike the Misfit DM, depending on what you want to call it. And then to my right here, we have Adam.
This is Adam. I am running OBS, and I'm also going to be playing a character tonight. You'll find out very soon who I'm playing.
going
we're
to
not saying
be
we're
a
not
guy.
saying our characters.
Not yet.
Oh.
You'll meet him in a second.
Okay.
And then to Adam's right, we have Q. Bringing the
Hello,
top right square.
I am Q. I am going to also be playing a character tonight, and we're going to find out what that is really quick. You're going to do fine tonight, Mike. Don't
Everyone
worry.
else is playing characters, so we have Erika in the bottom right playing all the NPCs.
Yeah,
Introduce
I
yourself,
will.
Erika.
I will be every single NPC. I'm actually not playing a character at all. So get used to hearing me talk way more than I already do, which is already a lot.
And closing off that circle, we have
You, Gray.
That's you.
Hey, I'm Graham. You'll find out what I'm playing soon enough. Hopefully it's entertaining and aggravating all at the same time.
Oh no! Don't say it like
Alrighty,
that.
folks.
Level 6, so it's not a puffin. Don't worry.
Yeah, we'll be doing a level 6 one shot tonight. Hopefully everything runs smoothly, but if it does, is it really Dungeons and Dragons, right?
Do I need my own music? I need my own music.
Yeah. So, each player has been sent a scroll case, sealed with the DuMont family seal. Inside was a letter telling them that their beloved friend Phineus DuMont has gone missing and is presumed dead, and that they have been requested to be at the funeral in the coming weeks. Along with the letter came a small silver wedge with a colored raindrop in the shape of a gem. The edges of the silver wedge are not clean cut, more broken and slightly weathered. So after making travel arrangements, all the players have arrived at the DuMont family mausoleum. And as they're looking around, they do recognize one familiar face standing at the top of the stairs of the mausoleum. And that would be Ren, a small, older gnome gentleman. And he's just finishing off the final bits of the rites and finishing off what was a beautiful, beautiful ceremony. The quotes that were brought out were just magnificent. And now as you kind of wipe the tear away from your eye, you look around and you see 3 other people there. And when Ren kind of makes the first motion, and we'll have our characters introduce themselves in the order they had already been introduced. So we'll start with Adam.
Hello, I'm Adam. Today I'm playing. You look to your side and you see a big burly boy, really hairy. Oh, he's not a human at all. He's a lion. He's a 6-foot tall lion boy, and he's very rough around the edges. He's got, when people have like braided beards, but it just looks like shit. Yeah, that's what he looks like. He looks like shit. He's got
Not braided, more natted.
It's nasty. There's metal, not even beads, just metal in his beard. It's crazy. And he's got, you notice his hands are like all messed up and cut up, and they have scars all over them. And he goes by the name of Klaw.
And then looking in just to the side of Klaw, in that 6-foot social distance, we have Erika's character.
Oh,
what?
You.
Yeah, so one of the other people there is like an average sized woman, decked out like entirely in a lovely set of like silver armor. Looks really delicate, but it's full plate, so cry about it. It's inlaid with a bunch of like vine and like rose like themes. And included in this set is like a full face helmet that has this lovely like red mohawk plume that comes out the back of it. And you can't see any part of her body except for these two bright glowing like pits where like, you know, like where the eyes would be seen in the helmet, but it's just light. The other things that are very noticeable about her are she did come fully armored and fully armed because of course we do. She's got a shield on her back that has a symbol of Mortimer. Oh my god, I know all the gods. Mortis, I got there.
Is it not Mortimer?
Mortimer.
Which one is it?
I literally wrote it down and I've immediately forgotten. Give me 2 seconds and I will pull up. It is Mortimus. And then there's a pendant kind of inlaid into the breastplate of the armor that has a symbol of a mare on it. And the other piece of thing that's of note is she has a mace, kind of like, again, tucked up underneath the shield, but the head of the mace isn't like a standard like looking thing. It's actually like metal that's been carved and shaped to look like a rose.
I love it.
Nice.
And standing near, what was your character's name again? Sorry?
Oh, her name is Pheobe.
Standing not too far from Phoebe, we have Q's character.
Hi, I'm Q. Standing not too far, but probably like more towards the back row. You see a larger-ish wood elven gentleman, and he's standing there in a full, what looks like Undertaker's outfit. As you look at him, he has almost like a beret that's kind of slanted over the side of his face on the one, and on the other side of his face is like a half, almost Phantom of the Opera mask, where you can see there's like a bits and piece of his jaw that it covers that look like they're missing, so like the lip kind of hangs. And perched on his shoulder, you see what looks like a small rat that's kind of just constantly like whispering in his ear. On his back, you see a very large bow, almost about the same size as him. And the bow, every once in a while, just kind of vibrates as a string. The quiver that he holds at his side is long, and it looks to be made of an unfamiliar leather. And yeah, that's more or less him. And he seems to be holding what looks like a set of, or what seems to be holding like a prayer wheel, but it's not a prayer wheel. It's almost like a top, and he just fiddles with it as he kind of like spins it in midair and catches it, and then wraps the rope around it. And he's always holding one hand here, just doing this.
And what kind of scent would be coming off this character?
He's alive. He's alive.
Why is it every time Q's character comes up, like they're gonna smell like a garbage can or a corpse?
He's alive. He actually smells really well. If you actually do walk by him, he usually smells like a familiar meadow or forest that you have been in or find fondly, or he always has a familiar outdoorsy smell.
Okay, and as the wind just picks up a little bit, that is the smell that fills the nostrils of our friend Gray's character. Would you like to describe yourself?
Okay, she is just under 3 feet tall, blonde-haired, blue-eyed. Her hair's done back in a little bit of cornrows. She's wearing like a leather jerkin with a whole bunch of pockets on it, and she's been very quiet during the entirety of the proceedings. The moment the proceedings are gone, a smile emerges across her lips, and she starts moving around like a 6-year-old high on pixie sticks. As she immediately goes up to, let me just make a random roll here. She goes up to Phoebe and like looks right up at Phoebe. Says, "Hi, I'm Yivimir Underbrow, but my friends call me Yuffie. You can call me Yuffie too. It's like because I know we're going to be the best of friends. How did you know Uncle Phineas? He's not really my uncle, but sometimes we called him Uncle Phineas. He always used to say that I was like the daughter that he never had, but or never wanted. But he was a comedian, so he was really funny that way. Anyways, so are you an adventurer? Why are you wearing
a hand comes down in the middle of this and just plops onto her head." Like that thing where like just like most of her face is just dwarfed by this like this armored hand, and just
carefully moves the hand to the side. So anyways, why are you armed for a war? Is something going to happen? Is something dangerous?
The hand slowly comes back and just rests there now.
Slowly moves it to the side.
No, you don't. That hand stays.
Oh, I imagine she does.
don't know.
No, it's like you put the hand. It's like at first she tries to ignore it, but then she just moves it to the side and continues talking. So, anyways, you're dressed in armor and you got a weapon on you. Are you ready for war, or do you think the undead might be here? Do you think Uncle Phineus is going to be turned undead? Do you think he'll be a lich, or maybe a vampire? Maybe he will be a ghost. Maybe he'll be a ghoul.
Did I?
What do you?
Silence.
What?
Give me a second.
Gray, why are you the kids from Jurassic Park 1?
It's out of my element.
So, as you see this conversation going on, you can almost hear these glowing eyes almost roll back
Yeah.
and back into the helmet.
It's hard to read, but you can read the vague panic.
And taking a few steps from down these 5 or 6 stairs that lead up to the front doors of these this mausoleum. It's quite beautiful. It has almost like a war scene depicted on it. And as it comes over, as you're putting the hand, Phoebe is putting the hand.
As it was just that over and over again.
On
It's just the
Yuffie.
hand goes up and then it gets moved and then it goes
You
back
feel
again.
Another hand just touch your shoulder, and it's Ren, the gnome assistant, or kind of that butlery feel to the Dumont. He's been helping the Dumonts for many, many years. Knowing that you all know Phineas, so you would have had a run-in with Ren once or twice as well. And you know that Ren kind of kept everything going for the Dumont family, and just and for those who do not know, the Dumont family was a family of monster hunters. If you want to give an example to it, think of the Belmonts type of thing from the Castlevania series. And with the Age of Light that has currently only been going on for about 100 years or so, monster hunting is not the lucrative business it used to be. And so Phineas has not been going on as many adventures. He's more dealing with human threats than the sharp teeth, big clawed monsters. But you hear behind you, I'm so glad all of you could make it today. It's been rough. But if you'd like, you can say your respects. And you just kind of see Ren kind of slowly drag their feet and just kind of go sit at the bottom of the steps as well.
Yuffie's smile disappears and she walks over to Ren and kind of pats him on the shoulder. I'm sorry, Ren.
It's okay. It's not the first Dumont I've seen to their end. But it will be the last.
Where's the body right now? Curiosity. Has it already been interned?
There is no body.
Everyone has a body.
He went missing a couple months ago, and at this point he's just presumed to be dead.
Oh, so we're here because someone might be dead.
We have understandings that
That's fine. I have some words to say about my friend. What is he? Something Dumont, I guess.
Phineas.
No, my character doesn't care. Mr. Dumont was cool. He was looking for help in Peninsula, and I was the go-to guy. Some small adventurers were going to help him out, and I beat the shit out of them and took the job. And then we were best friends every time he came to town, and he gave me money, and now I'm here to pay my respects, and I'm upset that I lost that job. Thank you. That's a 4 charisma, baby.
Polite applause. Just the clanking of metal.
Clink, clink.
Do I need a...
Do you need a what?
Do I need a body?
Are you looking for your ceremony?
Yep, I do.
I love you too, baby. You're the bestest.
A child.
Oh, I thought I was muted. Sorry.
So Yuffie looks to everyone else, seeing that no one else is about to say something, inhales deeply.
I step up to say something.
Pouts a little.
It seems to happen when people least expect it. Death waits for no one. And he immediately backs out.
She starts making her way to the front. It's
See,
like,
I'm like, as he just walks into the.
it's like her demeanor changes immediately, and she says, I went on a few adventures with Uncle Phineas. He wasn't really my uncle, but sometimes he always used to say I was like the daughter that he never had or wanted. But that was sort of like a joke because he was a good comedian. And we went. There was this one time when we went on a hunt and we were hunting griffins, and he said that it was a good idea if I played the role of bait. So he tied a whole bunch of horse meat to me and had me wander
You
out
see
in the
Klaw
field.
moving his finger like the wrap it up sign?
And he kind of, what exactly are you doing? Why are you doing this thing? Is it supposed to be something, some sort of meaning, the greater meaning or purpose to it?
Yeah.
Some sort of religious symbolism
It means
having
hurry
to do
up,
with
kid.
I think he means with our memories, he'll go on living forever and ever and ever.
Nope, not what I meant at all.
Yeah,
Continue
as long
your
as
story.
as long as you tell stories about Phineas constantly, he'll never really die, and he'll always be around some way, or another, in people's hearts and their beliefs and the way they're thinking. You should keep on telling stories, just like I told. Unless you want me to tell more stories.
I'm gonna eat some beef jerky while you do that.
So we don't know that he's actually really dead. But is just his body missing, or maybe he fell down a well or something. Has anyone actually been out there looking for him? And where did you look? Where didn't you look? And
Well, we have a bit of a connection, and that connection's been severed. But I can't check for sure. I don't have the ability. All he left me was this, and he just like shows a silver chain.
Complete, whole, silver chain?
Yeah. And with a larger loop and ring on the bottom of it as he holds it.
is something missing from it?
It looks where there might be a thing
Like a
on the
pendant.
bottom. A pendant type thing is not on the chain.
Okay, so it's like a locket that would have a gem in it, but the gem is missing from the actual inlay bit.
No, it's literally something that would hook onto this. Like it was a dangling pendant type thing. It's been removed, and it's just the chain left. I received this.
When?
About a month and a half ago.
What does it mean?
This was Phineas's necklace. But the bottom part is missing.
Yeah, I thought you said you traveled with him quite a bit. Wouldn't you realize that that's Phineas's necklace? Like, there's always a pendant at the bottom of it, but it's not here right now. It clearly has been broken or stolen, or maybe somewhere replaced. Maybe he had to sell it. Maybe he had to hawk it, or because he had to travel somewhere really, really far, and then subsequently.
What did this pendant look like?
It's the 4 teardrops of the DuMont family crest.
Mike, I have a clerical question for you. Didn't you say that our characters before we came here got a piece of this?
Phoebe will go into one of the pockets and pull out this teardrop shaped thing. When I received my letter to come here, I believe. Yes, when I received the letter that invited me to the funeral, I received this alongside of it. And she holds up out the piece.
Same.
So he takes the 2 pieces that are given to him, and he kind of checks and he goes, these don't go together. There's missing
How
pieces.
unfortunate.
How many pieces are missing? Maybe we can figure out how many there are and how many we need and figure out where they are.
He's just been given 2 pieces.
I believe the other guys also have pieces of the pendant.
Yes, yeah,
When everyone
Yuffie-
else hands the wedges, yes, it does form a circle.
Yuffie hands over his. I think this one goes there, and then the other one goes the other place, and
And it
maybe
connects together, and it doesn't fuse or anything like that. You can tell it's been broken, but the pieces do fit together. And he's like, huh. Well, this was definitely sent to you all by Phineas.
They fit together, but they don't fit, right? They're not clicking.
They don't click together. Like, it's not like,
Yeah.
They don't fuse together. No, but you can tell they are broken of the same. They are part of one pendant. Little pieces missing here and there.
Somebody forcibly broke it.
I hold Phoebe holds her hand out to take the pendant.
Right.
see
Just
it.
reaches up and
I just watch and I'm like, our puzzle pieces fit grooves otherwise unseen. Oh, to feel complete.
Oh, this one's crazy. All right.
Yeah, Phoebe will just run her finger along any bits of it, and I'll cast mending.
okay. As you cast it, it forms back together.
And she'll dangle it and hand it back to Ren. An heirloom, I suppose, for an empty grave.
Very quick process. A cured body, mind, and soul. A new outlook on life.
Not exactly.
It looks like you all fit together like a piece of the puzzle.
He's kind of scratches the back of his head like,
They were just gifts that have now been returned. Although I now question who signed the funeral scroll for us to be like, hey, guess who's dead? Come hang out.
It was sealed with the DuMont family seal.
Who sent out those invitations and notices?
It wasn't me.
Insight check.
Roll.
just coming for the throat, eh?
Oh, I guess having dice out is going to be a good idea.
Right.
Digital dice.
Can I roll from the digital?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
you
roll
can-
from what's it called? The
D&D Beyond?
D&D Beyond.
You
Yeah,
just
that's where I'll
click
be.
this-
That's where I'll
click-
be rolling.
Yeah, it's
That's what
not
you
letting
want.
me though, is the thing.
Hmm.
Maybe because I switched it from one campaign to another. I'll just roll my real dice.
Yeah. There it goes. Nope.
There's someone went.
That was me. That was me. You just hover over it wherever it highlights in the hand.
Well, I
come up and
know.
You click.
Just roll
Do
a
you,
goddamn pistol die.
Do you know? Do you know?
I do
Are
know.
you sure? Are you sure?
All right.
Which, by the way, my guy has a very specific cadence of speaking.
Nat 20 plus 5.
I hadn't noticed. Oh. Hey, oh.
You can tell they're not lying.
Okay.
The only shifty thing is they keep looking at the mausoleum door out of the corner of their eye.
Why do I keep looking at the mausoleum door?
Well, I'm not supposed to do this or open this, but you have the key.
Oh,
And
you mean the medallion is a key? The necklace is a key to open the vault? And what's inside the vault? I thought you said there wasn't any body. Does that mean there's treasure inside? Did he leave all his heirlooms for us? That'd be really cool. We could go on an adventure with it all. We could go
Or
save some money.
perhaps there might just be a clue if there has been no body found and he has not passed on. Perhaps he has tactfully disappeared and would like to be found.
so
Could be
Ren
true,
will
too.
slowly make his way up the stairs to the mausoleum doors.
Mhm.
And depicted in this battle scene, there is in the middle of it a indent that has 4 teardrop style indents all coming to the middle. And you see Ren take the pendant, put it in, and then turns it, and you hear and the doors swing open to the mausoleum. At first, I didn't think he would let only DuMont go inside here. And taking a look at you bunch, you definitely don't seem like the people he would send for something of this magnitude.
I'm sorry, but most people don't typically pay attention to what I'm having to say because I say an awful lot, and a lot of it's really confusing to people or really annoying sometimes. At least that's what they keep on telling me. But didn't you just say that you didn't bury a body inside the mausoleum because because there wasn't a body? Then how could you get in the mausoleum in the first place if you didn't have the key to get inside?
As the doors swing open, looking inside as you're doing this, you would see there's just a staircase leading down.
All right then. I'm
And-
just gonna let's. English is my first language.
The friend starts to make his way down there, and as he's going down, you hear him snap his fingers a few times, and you see a couple wall sconces kind of light up, and it lights the path down probably about 20 feet of stairs.
That's so cool. How did you do that? Can you show me how to do that? I'd really like to learn. That looks like a real nifty trick. Can you do that just with wall sconces or torches, or can you do it with other things like lanterns and lamps and candles and maybe other flammable things?
Pardon, my dear. I can't hear you very well, so you might as well just
I'm just muttering to myself as
old
I'm following all
gnomish
of you.
ears. And he just kind of continues down. And then he's like, "Oh, I know what'll help." He reaches into his pocket and hands you a gnomish original. And he heads down.
Oh my
A
goodness.
gnomish butterscotch treat.
A Gnomer's original.
Pops it in her mouth. She's quiet for a bit.
And so, you head down the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
So inside you find it's a laboratory / trophy room / bit of an armory. You see some swords on the walls, just basic short swords, a couple scimitars, a couple daggers and whatnot. You see scattered notes around. You see a tapestry on the wall that has the DuMont family crest on it. You see he lights a few of the more wall sconces. And he's just like, this is the last place I had seen Phineas.
How long ago was that?
About 5 months. I worry. And you see him kind of walk over to 5 candles. Large candles, and all of them are out, except one candle has just the slightest black flame flickering.
What's up with that one?
As you come closer to it, you see a nameplate on it that says Phineas. And then the other ones say Clarice, Lamont, Elizabeth, and Byron.
There's a Lamont DuMont?
Yes.
Get down with that.
What are these?
These are the DuMont life candles.
And so if it is burning, then he is alive, and the person that these are attached to are alive. I assume I would know what these are. I have some Mortimer's shit. I assume I know what these are. Yeah.
These are, sure, we'll go with that. And yeah, so they're, from what you've known of the DuMonts, they're a family of monster hunters, and these names are, you can tell, the previous generations. His mother, his grandfather, his great-grandfather, his great-grandmother type of thing. And they're all extinguished. Some of them are burnt at different levels. And Phineas is just flickering out. It's on the precipice of being extinguished.
Like a walk over behind her. Or him. Between light and dark, we see life as simply hope. And hope is enough.
But it looks like hope is running out for even him. As he says that, you see it pretty much smoke come off as it's just about to go out, and it just flickers just a little bit.
What was Phineas doing in the last 5 months then?
He just kind of looks around and goes, He went through here, and he walks over to the tapestry and kind of pulls it to the side as it slides over, and you see a stone archway with ruins covered in it. And it looks like these ruins can possibly turn to 4 different sides, and there's about 10 different ruins on this archway.
Oh no. Okay. Does anybody really like a puzzle?
Don't have the stats to do puzzles.
Okay. Okay, so it's an archway. And if you go into the archway, is there nothing? Is it just the flat wall?
Yeah.
So what are we looking at? Like,
It is a stone archway that has ruins engraved on the stones, and it looks like the stones can be turned.
there's 10 and there's 4 on each. I don't think I made 10. Any of it look familiar? Like anything we can like piece together what the runes are, or
They're
is it
of an
garbage?
unknown language or origin. Does anybody go to touch one of them?
I will.
As soon as you go to reach out and touch and go to turn one, you feel a little gnomish hand smack you. What are you doing? Don't touch those. This is the last location he was sent to.
Curiosity.
If we turn them, we'll lose where he was.
So what is this then?
Without which no wreck can see a true clear way to be. He just turns around and walks away.
It's the Dumont Gate. Through this, they can teleport anywhere.
That's fucking cool.
They say it's almost a gate to the stars. Some sort of stargazing gate.
Yeah, Adam. That's really cool, right?
Mike's just making a TV reference.
Oh no! Let's go! Take me to space. Let's go.
Space.
When the door's
I want
closed,
to go to
though,
space
huh?
so bad. Is there a way to open it again, or to activate it? Do you know where the? Actually, no. That's before we do that. Do you know where this leads?
I don't. I don't know where it goes. All I know is how to turn it on. He sees the motion. He goes, "Okay, on." And you see it, whoom, whoom, and the ruins all start to pulse. And then the stone there almost starts to mist and kind of become translucent a little bit and gets fuzzy. He goes, I believe that should do it.
I want to try something real quick. Off.
Oh, okay.
It's off.
Oh, it's that easy. Okay. On.
It turns back on. Yeah. Phineas wasn't the greatest with magic, so his late mother made it quite easy for him to operate.
I start walking towards it.
A hand comes out, stops you. Perhaps we should check his notes before we
Like, whee! He runs through.
catapulting through a portal.
As Yuffie flies through this portal, the only thing you get, she goes right through it, and a waft of cold air hits the rest of you as the surface is broken.
I'm not cold resistant. I'm resistant to a lot of other stuff. If I briefly walk back, like not walk back, well, I mean, we're not hurried. Just glance at the notes on the table. Does anything stick out? We're not investigating hard. Just like a brief glance. Any words stick out? Any papers?
There's random things about, personal memoirs about how awesome he is.
Yeah, I don't care about that. Anything cold related, anything that would relate to whatever I just felt. I'm not looking. It's just the quick, like, oh, okay. Glance back at the desk, find nothing, and then
Yeah, there's nothing of note.
As you're glancing through, you just hear like a bit of muttering as I start walking towards the opening, and then you just hear, "Winter will not relent," and you just walk right through.
And then another cold comes through.
So does that page say Yeti or anything? All right, I'm just walking through.
I see him posing like this when he talks. Like a finger point. Hey.
Looking at you. But he's an asshole. No one likes him.
Ren, I take it once we go through that there's no way back, is there?
It's more, it's a bit of a one-way.
How incredibly inconvenient. All right. We will go and see if Phineas is still alive, and if he is, you will hear from us, and if he's not, assume that we likely aren't either. Although we will be fine. We're being watched over. I am where I need to be at all points in time.
If Phineas trusted you, then I trust you.
Mm-hmm. And I will step through too.
Claw, do you join them?
Oh, yeah, I was the third
Yeah.
one.
Oh,
through.
yeah, Klaw already went. Yeah, the last
Okay.
it was just Ren and Phoebe at the end.
So
Good
is it like
luck.
is it a magical gate?
Kind of.
Obviously.
It's a start.
Okay, cool.
It's a Stargate.
Because once we get through, you'll see me like, oh my God, Jay, was that a magical gate? Oh my God, you know how fucking hard it is to speak in haikus all the fucking time? This is amazing. Oh my God, I can finally talk again. This is so great. Oh, I'm gonna cry, Jay.
Like,
I'm gonna cry.
I mean, well, it's like this gapping expression on Yuffie's face.
Oh,
You can talk normal?
do you know how fucking hard it is to talk in haikus all the time?
It's like, no.
Jesus shit,
Can you
man.
teach me? I
No,
really want to learn.
fucking no, God, you don't stop talking. Nobody stops talking. I'm gonna stop talking because, oh my God, I won't shut up. Anyways, proceed.
Oh my God, where are we exactly?
Hey, this is fucking mint, bro. Oh my God, this is wicked, sick, awesome. Okay, I'm
So-
good.
As you step out into this unknown place, the smell of pine trees fill your nostrils. The sound of crushing snow is underfoot. And you can see a light in the distance. You are in what looks to be a forest.
My favorite terrain.
Hey.
And you can see, especially with your favorite terrain, you can tell there's a town not too far.
If y'all want, we can head that way.
Pause for a hot second. If we're about to do the kart race that we destroyed in the first campaign, I'm gonna laugh so fucking hard. Please
No.
continue.
That's a good idea for one shot, though. The lost files.
Would it be
How
considered
far-
difficult terrain or anything like that?
No, it's just like 4 or 5 inch deep of snow.
Oh, okay. In other words,
we can't get lost anyway. So
Yuffie like goes up to Claw and like looks up at him and does the sort of like with the hands. It's like
Uppies?
uppies.
He just looks back at you and doesn't even speak.
Just walks away.
No, I'm not walking away. I'm just looking at you.
he's debating.
Uppies.
Use your words.
Uppies.
All right. I'll pick you up and you go under one arm. You're not on my shoulders. I'm not doing anything silly like that. I'm carrying you like you're a tent.
Close enough.
You mind if I take the lead?
Be my guest.
Go for it.
Yeah, fires are kind of my thing. I just kind of.
And what does favorite terrain give you again?
Just whip them through.
That's what I do. I kind of look like a little ghosty. I try to make it look like. Difficult terrain doesn't slow my group's travel. Group can't become lost unless by magical means. Even if you're engaged in other activities, such as traveling. I remain alert to danger. If you're traveling alone, I can travel stealth at normal pace. When I forage, I find twice as much food. And while tracking creatures, I also learn their exact numbers, sizes, and how long ago they passed through the area.
Okay.
Boom.
So a lot.
Okay, so as you're heading towards this village-like atmosphere, you're kind of picking up and seeing in the distance a little bit of smoke here and there, a little bit of light. Give me a perception check.
Can do.
I'm good at those.
Okay, we're doing good for the first one. 16.
Same.
I'm being carried like luggage, so I'm
Oh, we're all
opting
doing
not to roll.
okay, wait.
If
I
you
got
all
it, I
want
got
to,
it,
sure,
I
go
got
ahead.
it. Okay. Oh.
As he's
All
moving
right.
through, like in front of you guys, he's kind of crouched low and he's doing this as he moves.
I have a 12.
Well,
By the
you-
way, if I roll a double digit, you'll fucking know. You will know.
all of you can see as you're heading toward the village, If you're, say, heading north, these tracks would be heading west to east. And you see animal prints.
What kind of animal?
Because your favorite terrain? Wolf.
How many?
Because his favorite terrain.
Yep.
2. 2 wolves.
As I'm doing this, like while I'm walking, I stop and I go for everybody to stop. And I like,
Mm-hmm.
and I kind of get down like that, and I'm like, just
Are you a JoJo character?
Definitely an
very.
anime character.
I went cable guy from Boston. That's what I went.
I'm looking at him. I'm going. It's Buffalo Bill from Silence of the Lambs.
I start doing this with my fingers. What, Jay? Yeah, I'm thinking about 2 as well. There's gonna be 2 wolves. Wolves. 2. Everybody be on your fucking guard. And I get up, start walking forward again.
Okay. You get about 20 or 30 more feet, and then you hear a crunch of a stepping almost like on a branch, and you start hearing a...
You're
Again,
right.
Why in the world would 2 wolves even bother?
I think they're close.
I think they're not wolves. I think that might be something else. Maybe they're werewolves. Maybe that's what Uncle Phineas was looking for. Werewolves, lycanthropes. You know, the things that don't like silver and wolfsbane. It's like,
I get up and I turn around. I go, I fucking know what a werewolf looks like, okay? That's a wolf print.
do you?
Do I?
And as you turn to see that to Yuffie, over Klaw's shoulder, you see 2 sets of blue eyes,
Mm-hmm.
probably about 60 feet away from you.
I can tell you they're not werewolves, because they're wolves. Can I get it? Yeah, let me hit it.
And as you say they're wolves, I'll
You're
get you to roll
fired.
initiative.
I need you to leave. I need you to leave
fired.
now. I'm sorry.
As you say there, wolves, you're fired. That's childish. Let me roll.
Ooh.
Initiative.
Let's go to dirty 20, baby.
I haven't rolled real dice in a long time.
10.
Oh, not bad. Mike, let us know when you need our numbers.
Okay, over 20?
Oof.
What do you mean, ooh, for level 6?
Let's talk about you, your number.
20?
Oh, I still haven't rolled a
15 to 20?
yet. It's fine.
I got an 18.
17.
Q, what did you roll? Did you say
20.
dirty 20?
Yeah, dirty 20.
Well, then what I gotta get back in the... I'm like, normally I know your character's name off by heart, but I don't.
Erica,
My
what'd you
character's
get?
name is Yivimir.
Yivimir.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't think you said it to us, did you?
No.
No.
I haven't said it.
You're just that
It's just
weird
my
guy in the
character's
woods.
name. Just Yivimir. Yivimir
Uh,
Uzich.
Yivimir, Yuffie, Klaw, and
Klaw
Pheobe.
was 17.
Yep.
Okay, Phoebe?
I have a 10.
Ooh.
All right. Yivimir, you're starting us up. As you turn around and see, they're their wolves.
They're werewolves? Okay.
And you
Look.
see them. And they're about 60 feet away from you.
Okay, I look at them and I go, I take 1 step forward, so I'm 55 feet away. And I look over at the rat and I take out my bow and I go, okay, Jay, you know what time it is. Hunter's Mark. And he just disappears. And as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on one of them. And he's just going to and land right on his shoulder. It doesn't know it's there. This is what my Hunter's Mark looks like.
Okay.
Pull out an arrow, fucking sharpshooter. And I'm going to take my first shot at it. Or a shot at it. Sorry. And I'm going to roll sharpshooter. So I take a
Sharpshooter?
-5 penalty to the roll.
I always think it's a -10, which is why I'm like, why do people take sharpshooter? A 10 is so many to minus your roll of.
26 minus 5 is 21.
Ooh.
That'll hit.
Okay, so it's going to be
Left or right?
left one, 1d8. So that's going to be 10 for the d8. I'll roll the Hunter's Mark.
You said 10 for the D8?
Yeah, 10 on the d8. 5 plus 5. And then 6 on the Hunter's Mark, so 16 plus 10, so 26.
To be fair, 10 on the D8 does not sound right.
Sorry. 5 plus 5, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
so 26 in total.
Okay. It hits the left flank and just tears it.
Somebody else do this. I'm fucking terrified.
And as the blood drips, it starts to crystallize and freeze.
Mm.
Yuffie, you're up.
Okay, so
After like their wolves, and then you turn
so
around.
Yuffie like tries to turn around and like climbs up on top of Claw's shoulder.
I'm here for it.
So like looking in that direction, and she reaches into one of her pockets and like pulls out like a button and like a pebble, and just like closes one of her eyes, sticks her tongue out, and just whips them as hard as she can in the direction of the wolves. Let's see here. And as they're flying through the air, they begin to glow with magical energies.
Left one or right one?
The same one that
So left one.
left one.
Yeah. Left one is damaged.
Okay, so does a 24 hit?
Yep.
Okay. That'll definitely hit then, because it's higher. So 14 plus 25 force damage.
What'd you hit him with?
Eldritch
A spell.
So it just
Magic spell.
impacts. And
Big meanies.
the way you hit it actually your force damage hits right on the arrows of the arrow and just embeds it even further. So now the only thing sticking out is the arrow, the couple of feathers sticking off the arrow, and the arrow is actually punctured through on that one. And it doesn't look very happy. And at that point, it starts booking it towards you all.
Okay.
And what was your marching order?
I would have been first.
You were first, and the other four were the other three were behind you, and two of them pretty much would have been occupying the same square.
Same spot.
And what kind of follower is Pheobe? Would she have been bringing up the rear or right behind?
Oh god, I want to say she'd be bringing up the rear, but if
You did come in last.
I did come in last, that's true, so I'll be at the back.
Okay. So it stops about 5 feet away from you. It looks like it's going to rear up for a bite. But then you see its saliva dripping off its teeth on its tongue and just freezing and freezing and freezing. And it starts breathing heavier, and it's going to use its cold breath.
Oh.
And you all are in this cone.
No.
Yeah. no thanks.
No.
Can I get dexterity saving throws from all of you?
Oh, you know what I'm gonna be good at? A dex save.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh my god, that wasn't a single digit number. Holy shit.
A nice 10.
Look, no, I didn't roll a 10. I have a total of 16. I rolled a 14.
I have a 13.
Is there
Look at me
anything
go.
I can do?
DC is 12.
Okay.
I'm good.
I get to re-roll what I just rolled. Can you guess what I rolled?
Are you halfling? Are you halfling?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Oh dear God.
DC 12. It's
I made it.
14
it.
damage, half if you made it.
I made it.
14.
So 7.
What kind
And
of
it's
damage?
cold. 7 cold damage if you made the save, 14 if you did not.
Ow!
And that will end its turn.
Was it cold breath or cone of cold?
Cold breath.
That's a meanie.
Cold of cold does way more damage.
I was going to say, that was a lucky roll if that was cone of cold.
No, just 48. And that Klaw, you feel your mangy beard just kind of crystallize and breaks off a couple pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
And the kitty is now just 10 feet away from this snarling, freezing blood dripping wolf.
I have so many bonus actions. Which one should I do?
Eeny, meeny,
Miney,
miny.
fuck you up.
All right. So, damn, that's also a bonus action. So he'll just drop the halfling off of him, just however that is. I walk forward, rear my head back, doesn't matter. I'm moving forward. going at the wolf that just attacked us, and he cracks his hands. Claws pop out. I'm gonna make my first attack now.
Ooh. Do it.
What is my to hit? It should be pretty good. 13 plus 7, dirty 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. Let me roll
damage?
the damage first, and then we'll see if it's still up.
It'll be up.
Well, it is 7 plus 4, 13 damage.
Still up.
Okay, so immediately, how bad's this thing looking?
It's looking real fucked up.
All right, so as he goes in for that first hit, unarmed, he's using his claws, of course, to attack everything. He's going to push it down, like, into the ground to, like, pin it down. I'm going to do a grapple with a bonus action.
Okay.
So you need to make...
Strength save?
Yeah, strength or acrobatics, I think you could pick against mine. Mine was shit, so...
Well, it's going to take strength. That is a 22.
Yeah, you got me. So you don't get grappled. But then I'll just come through with a haymaker with the other hand as my bonus attack, or my extra attack.
Okay.
Oh my god, I'm running like shit. That's a 12 to hit.
Just misses.
Boo.
No.
All right. Action bonus action. That's it. He's just sitting there trying to fucking punch Klaw a wolf, but that's all I can do.
Yeah, so your first one goes in, just plants the claws right down the side with the same size as the arrow, and then as you go to pin it down with that, because that side's so badly damaged, as you go to push down, it just tears through the side and buries that into the snow. And then as you go with the other hand, it kind of does a little roll in the snow and just gets out of it. It's rearing back from where you've just tore up its side, and which has caused you to misjudge where your hit goes. And Phoebe, it moves directly right in front of you.
I'm gonna smash it with my rose mace.
So, Mike, just to
I've-
clarify, Slayer's Prey, not Hunter's Mark. I fucked that up.
Okay.
I've never been like so disappointed to get a natural 20 in my life, but here we are.
got a
It's
natural
always
20?
it's always the thing that's either has 0 hit points or is already going to die. Every single time. Anyway, yeah, so 2d6. Was a lot.
More than 10?
Yeah. 6.
Your rose mace comes down
11.
and almost spreads the petal out. And now, what was
14.
the stone mace?
It's a
Stone
steel
rose
mace. It's now red.
It is now very red
It's a lovely little red rose now.
and crystallizing.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Mhm.
It's like a frozen rose on there now.
The
Got
better you
frosted
doing, the
tips
redder the rose get. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
And there's still another wolf, right? There's 2 of them.
And there is another one about 55 feet away. We'll say
I'm
50 from you.
gonna do that thing where, like, you know when like an animal like that you want to like walk away comes up and you make a lot of noise to make it like, hey, what's up? Stop. I'm gonna get closer to it while also distancing myself from the rest of the party because cone of cold sucks, or the cold breath sucks. So we're gonna do that. Of like I'm not gonna come after you if you don't come after me kind of a thing.
But you're getting, 20 feet away from your party kind of thing, running on an angle?
Yeah.
Okay. And it's going to come right towards you.
That's okay.
It just starts booking it, and it's going to try to bite you.
Okay.
That's a 12.
No.
It
I
just
just-
sinks its teeth into your leg, and as it bites in, you just see a couple of the teeth just crack off your really nice
My
armor.
really nice
and you're just kind
armor.
of like, yeah, it wasn't a good idea.
I take
it's
my
just-
shield and I shovel it away.
It's just like, as it gets kind of put away, it just kind of buries it in, and you could see it starting to build up that cold breath in its mouth, getting
Are
ready.
you gonna just fucking? Okay.
And that'll end its turn, and that brings us to Yivimir. Did you see this
Excellent. I'll be right
wolf,
back.
like, pushed off? What do you do?
As I get shoved off, I as that one drops, I go, Jay, other one. He watches it and appears on the other one. Fire another arrow at it.
Okay, roll to hit.
Oh yeah, that's assume I'm always going to be shooting sharpshooter. That's going to hit. That's a 30 minus 5.
That'll hit.
So I'll do the D8 first. That's 8 points on the D8. Then the D6 for another 4. So 12 plus 10 is 22.
Okay.
That's 22 as another arrow just bury it right in its shoulder as it kind of gets knocked away.
And you see this arrow fly, kicks up some snow. Yuffie, you guys kind of dust yourself off as Klaw just kind of haphazardly kind of just threw you into a pile of snow.
Mm-hmm. So my go again?
Yep.
How far is Klaw and the wolf he's fighting?
He does not have a wolf in front of him. The wolf he was fighting is dead. There is about 20 or so feet away from you is Phoebe engaged with the last remaining wolf.
That one looks like it's going to try to breathe again. I got to stop them from breathing to my friends. So I Yuffie kind of starts rushing
you
over.
run and say Yuffie-kaye, motherfucker?
Starts running a little, but it's more of like a skipping run as she goes over. And she reaches over with one of her hands and grabs the wolf by the snout and just holds its mouth shut.
Okay. That one, I guess, would be a grapple.
Okay, fair enough. It's an opposed roll, right? Or do I need to roll a hit first? How's this going?
I would say if you're just grabbing onto it.
I'm grabbing and I'm trying to make sure it can't like around the neck, mouth as best she can, and like holding its mouth shut, sort of deal.
We'll do an opposed grapple.
Okay, fair enough. I so far have a 26.
I have an 18.
Ooh.
So yeah, like this little, almost 3 foot tall halfling girl grabs the wolf around the neck, grabs it by the snout, and just you can hear the squeezing and the breaking of teeth as her big mittened gloved hands are just squeezing down on its snout.
I'll say that's your action. You have a bonus action if you want to use it.
Let's see, that's my regular action. Let's see, bonus action. No, I'm good. I'm just not making sure it can't breathe on my friends. Because these are my new friends.
Claude, this little girl.
I've known you for 2 seconds and I would die for you.
This little girl just skips past you, la la la, like on the way to Grandma's house, and just walks over and goes, "No," and just clamps shut this winter wolf's jaws, and you can see its eyes start to bulge from it. What do?
You can probably see frozen blood trickling down the side of the
Quick
snow.
mechanical question. Can 2 things grapple 1 creature?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think you'll get much more of an advantage on it unless you're going to try to hold the mouth shut more.
Well,
I don't think
if it's grappled, it has
grapples
0
don't
movement
stack.
anyways.
Well,
Yeah.
I specifically get advantage if things are grappled. But anyways, so what he'll do is he'll start moving. He's like, good on you, good hold there. And as he's making his way over, he's gonna trip in the snow. And he's gonna look up and be like, fuck. And then a fucking dark fucking shadow comes off of his body and like jumps in the air. And I'm using my Echo Knight, whatever those things are called. What are those bad boys called? Manifest Echo as my bonus action, and just shooting this thing out within 15 feet of me. I got close enough, and he's going to come down. He's going to make 2 attacks of my attacks on the wolf. So I'm going to roll 2 punchies.
Roll to hit.
Cute.
Or 2 stabbies, I guess. Jesus. Fuck. All right. What are these numbers? What's 8 plus 7?
go to the digital dice.
It won't let me.
Yes, it's 15.
15 for one, and then dirty 20 for the other. All right.
That'll hit as well. Roll.
Hey,
the-
Gray. Yuffie's giving me some gum vibes.
Whenever you take the attack. Also, just because, I'm going to also use Unleashed Incantation, or Unleashed Incarnation, excuse me. I'm going to make another attack, because whenever I make an attack and my echo's there, I can make an extra attack.
Okay.
So we're doing 3 punches at this bad boy. And that's a
your
16
last
plus
hit.
math.
The math works.
Okay, so I'm going to roll 3d8 plus all my modifiers.
Yep. Do it up.
All right. Let's see how this works. And my modifier is 4, so 10.
Nice.
Let's see, so 10, and then a 7, and then a 9.
26.
26 points of slashing damage as the echo of our lion friend just pummels and rips this thing apart, and I'm going to get up and walk the rest of the distance so I can be right up on the creature.
Okay. It's looking fairly hurt, but still standing. And the Rose Queen is up.
It is I. I'm going to smash it in the head with my mace.
Just be careful. If you roll real bad,
Oh.
you're going to break a little girl hand.
Don't worry, I already did. What comes after every natural 20 but a natural 1, baby?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
All right. Roll
Watch your fingers.
damage.
you're welcome.
Now,
I'm
Mike.
sorry.
You can do what you want, but I would say that there are 3 allies, so you can take your pick of who you want to hit.
Well, I'm hitting down on the wolf, right? And the wolf's being grappled, so...
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, I'm sorry, your little finger's in the way for 6 bludgeoning.
Little fingers are in the way.
It's like, ow! Don't know who's worse of a big meanie. The grouchy woman or the wolf?
And give me another to hold on to the grapple after being smoted in the hand.
You're welcome.
You want me to make another roll?
Yeah.
Okay, see here. That is a 20. 30.
Yeah. I'm not even going to roll. It's good enough. You maintain your grip. And that'll now bring us to the wolf's turn. And it's going to... let me just check if is it immune? It is immune to its own thing. So its cone of cold goes off. Or, yeah, you guys have me saying it. Its cold breath goes off. It does no damage to itself. And that'll end its turn.
Just in its mouth.
Yeah, because I'm keeping his mouth shut.
But with its turn after that, I am going to give it an attempt to break free. We'll do another opposed grapple.
All right.
That's a 16.
More.
There you go. So that brings us back up to our archer.
All right, as he's watching all that going on, he's like, shit. And reach in, and he'll put an arrow and start. One of you's got to move. One of you's got to fuck it. And he just lets it go. And it's a sharpshooter again.
Okay, I'm going to say at this point, there's one of your allies holding them, like on it, and 2 is standing in front. I'm going to give them half cover, which gives what, +2?
+2 to AC. Sounds good.
Okay. All right. What's your hit?
That's going to be 23 minus 5, so 18.
Still hits.
Okay.
These things have shit AC, even with fucking bonuses.
Classic.
The D8's going to be, max on the D8, so that's 13.
Nice.
Then the D6 plus a 4, so 17, and plus 10, so that's going to be 27 total.
It is the exact amount of hit points. How does
I
this
said-
arrow pierce them?
Fucking move! And I just kind of, as I crank it down, I over-crank the bow and kind of like wrap it like this and point it down to the ground and just fire it. And you watch as the bow kind of just, the arrow kind of hits 10 feet away and just skips and comes back up. Take it right like in the spleen.
All right.
Fucking right!
So as you look back, you see
dancing in the back.
your little ranger friend doing a little happy dance. Very
We did
stealth-like.
it fucking
With
done!
this massive bow.
Wicked awesome! Wicked awesome! As I'm walking over, picking up my arrows. Fucking wicked awesome! Putting it back in my quiver. Whew, get over here, Jay. And he pops back up. Whew. Mint.
I can let go of it now, right?
You're
No.
the only thing holding this thing from collapsing right now.
Everybody's just holding it up. It's just
Oh, okay. Trucks it out in the woods.
And you just see this little puff of like icy breath leave from.
As it goes flying off into the woods.
Yep.
Told
Perhaps
you,
we should.
they're wolves.
Mhm. There were certainly wolves.
Hugs all around. Says Yuffie as she like.
He leans in and gives her a big hug.
Oh, sweet. So you're the first one to do that. So give me 1 second here. So
Oh,
twin
does it
spell
go to
cure
April?
wounds.
Oh,
Twin
sweet.
spell.
I
Twin
didn't-
spell cure wounds. So yeah.
I didn't take any damage, so.
Oh, I thought you were under the breath weapon. No.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, yes,
Alright,
yes.
so-
Sorry, I took 7 damage. I took 7.
Yeah.
I was like, everyone took damage from the stealth.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you
but
know,
No.
marking
I
that
didn't
off.
take any damage.
You make the
All right.
rules. So yeah, you're back to full, and I'm back to full.
Sweet.
Like I said, free hugs.
So as you continue your way back.
Oh wait.
towards-
Are wolves edible? Does anybody know if you can eat a
Um,
wolf?
Do you ask that out loud?
Yes.
I turn
And
around,
she's
look
like
at you like,
looking.
fucking, ew. No.
Yeah, ew. Says Yuffie.
But what, like, how you want to cook it, though?
I was just suggesting that we bring these to the village because they might be able to use them.
Oh,
I don't
fucking-
know how you would cook one.
It's a good idea. I point at the lion. I go, you like, wanna go?
I got this, says Yuffie as she just like scoops them both up, one over
You know,
each
you'll
shoulder.
crack down the other one you just chucked.
Yeah, I got them.
She's terrifying.
He's just carrying them both
As he
effortlessly.
skips
Do, 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 do,
on the way to Grandma's house.
I guess I'll continue leading us the way. Fucking-
Yeah. Another 15, 20 minutes, you guys make it to this little
That's
village.
15, 20 minutes of this. Stopping.
As I'm skipping
Taking, like, a
along,
clump
I
of
turn
snow,
around
like-
and look at Klaw. Next time, I get to carry you like baggage. She turns
no
and back and starts skipping along somewhere.
Go for it.
And so, yeah, you get to this village. Taking a look at the village, it's pretty rundown. Not the nicest of place. Like, it's not like dangerous by any means. It looks like it's a quaint village, a little bit rundown. In the distance, you can see a larger manor type structure. Obviously, this house stands out from the rest of them. And looking around, you see how this forest kind of encircles this town. And as you start to enter the village, you're walking on these cobblestone streets and whatnot. It's pretty quiet. It's getting a little bit later. It's not quite nighttime yet, but it seems like it's darker than it should be. And as you approach, anybody who you could see in the distance quickly just goes into their house and
Who-
shuts the doors.
Rude.
I'll start looking around. I'll elbow Phoebe. I'll be like, it's like Jersey, eh? Eh? Ah, you don't care. I'll just start
I
walking
don't
away.
understand. Okay.
Hello?
Is there anything open? Is there an inn or a tavern, perhaps?
There is, as you walk towards it, it's barricaded.
What about one of these houses these people just went into? Time to warm up that random NPC player, Mike.
Is there a church, Mike? Also while we're looking at stuff.
There is no church.
Is there a Barnes and Noble?
There's no Barnes and Noble.
There has to be a Starbucks.
Is there a Gnome Depot?
There's no Gnome Depot. But you see one person quickly look at you. They're carrying a basket. It looks to be mid-40s, male and female, and they're just they see you and they just about to scoot to
Nope.
their house.
Nope.
Really loud, I go, we have dead wolves! I'm just going to kind of
pick up the pace.
back.
No, they're not
Behind,
picking up the pace, Mike. I'm going to dash at them.
Okay.
I don't know.
This
If
giant,
that was
mm,
giant lion man starts dashing at me, I think I'd pick up the pace.
Hey guys, I have a 4 charisma. Just reminding the party that I have a 4
I
charisma.
got-
-1.
They both are scared, trip over themselves, fall to the ground, and it looked like almost like 2 dead bodies on the ground in an alley.
Excuse me, people. We need your help. We have questions. You're the only ones out here. Sorry. What's your names?
Don't hurt Martha.
Oh.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. I have to do it.
I'll protect you, Martha. getaway beasts.
Oh,
And he just kind
right.
of swings his little basket.
Okay, relax, buddy. You guys got a question for these two? I caught them. So don't
It's
move.
like, yeah, you're being mean to them. Stop being mean to them. Go away here. Carry these. Done. Like puts the wolves on top.
I thought I was likable.
I'm just gonna hang with Phoebe. And I'm just gonna kind of behind you.
Mhm.
And
I'm
he's
sorry.
like, Thomas, don't do anything stupid. Just give the lion what he wants.
He's a big meanie. No, don't worry about the lion. He's a big meanie. Hi, my name's Euphemia Underbow. My friends call me Yuffie. You can call me Yuffie too. Here, let me help you up. And like I start trying to help them up. It's like we just got here. It's a pleasure to meet you. We're actually looking for my Uncle Phineas. Have you seen my Uncle Phineas? He's sort of like a monster hunter adventurer sort. He came this way, but he's not here anymore. And so like we're kind of wondering where he might be. And a lot of people are presuming he's dead.
Okay. Huh,
You hear in your ear, and a partridge in a
in a
pear
pear tree. Let me summarize. We are not from here, and we are looking for a place to stay for the
You
night.
should go while you still can.
It is
Why?
getting far too late into the
Can
evening.
do.
For us
Let's
to do
do that. Better in the forest.
Uh,
What?
Don't go in the
No.
forest. The wolves will get you.
Well, we killed the
There's wolves.
wolves.
Holding the
Well,
wolves.
there's more than that in there. Anytime any of us try to leave the village, the wolves get you.
See, I told you, we're wolves. It's like says you be looking at the lot of you.
Okay.
What were we gonna say, Phoebe?
Why is your tavern enclosed?
We don't get any visitors anymore.
We're visitors.
The wolves
This is really rude on
Keep
your
them
part.
away.
Might we hole up in there regardless? I don't know who to speak to, who owns it, but we do need a place to stay for the night because you have simultaneously told us both to leave and to stay, and I do not know which is the correct option. Therefore, it is late, so we are going to
Evil
stay.
things haunt the streets at night.
Excellent. This has not answered my question. Where might we stay for the night if we are forced to stay in town? Because it is apparently dangerous to both stay and leave, and so
Thomas,
therefore,
don't be silly. Let them stay. They can stay in Bruce's room.
Yeah, we can stay in Bruce's room.
Great. Fantastic.
By the way, I like stern Erika. She's
I
like,
am the knight.
night, baby.
And as she says Bruce, you just kind of see her kind of just clutch her shirt and just
tear
kind
up a little bit.
of tear up a little bit.
Definitely.
Your hospitality is greatly appreciated. I don't know if these can be cooked, and she will just gesture vaguely to the two wolves, or if you are aware of how to utilize them in any way. However,
I
we
was
can
gonna cook
offer them to
parsnips,
you
but I guess
in
that
exchange.
can help.
That's okay. We thank you for your hospitality, Thomas and Margaret. It's like you're of the provincial Waynes, aren't you?
No, our last name's not Wayne. That's odd.
It's Juan.
No, it's Dwayne.
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 Martha and Thomas Dwayne.
Dwayne.
And their son Bruce Dwayne, their deceased son Bruce. Anyway, okay, so yeah, if they're gonna offer us lodgings, we'll give them the wolves in exchange for.
Okay, you come into they have a small little house, and you see Thomas goes and gets the knife and will start skinning the wolves. He burns his hand a couple times on the wolf. He's like, "Oh, that's interesting."
What's wrong? What's going on?
The meat's just so cold that it burns.
Oh, frostbite.
Sorry, duty calls.
Very good.
And still, yeah. So, but after a while, it seems to have lost that, and he's able to skin the rest of the wolf. And yeah, so you guys are now in the small house of the Dwaynes.
I will pull. Let me look at the names again. Yuffie over. Excuse me, little one who's very strong, apparently. Question: I need you to ask them about if they saw a weird stranger and where he went. Because if I ask them, they're just gonna get scared.
You mean Uncle Phineas?
Don't call him Uncle Phineas. Actually, hey, Phoebe,
Yes.
can you ask the people if they saw a stranger come through here and where he might have went?
Yes, I can
Are you
absolutely.
saying this in front of them, or
I'm whispering it.
No.
Whisper
Okay,
talk.
good.
You know,
Where's my-
just
you'd be a lot.
clarifying.
You'd be a lot more likable if you just smile. Go ahead, give it a smile at them. I'm certain they'll be okay
Hold
with
on.
that.
Let me do one thing. Let me see if I can do this for free. I got a real dumb thing I can do.
Lord.
Where is it at?
Those
Short
are the best
rest.
dumb
I
things you
will.
can do.
I'm gonna do a smile, and it's super vicious. Mike, can they make
Guidance.
it's for them. Can they make a Wisdom DC 15 saving throw for me?
Oh, I thought it was a social roll.
As I'm
Okay.
using Daunting Roar on accident because
Wow.
I'm a
I
jerk.
rolled an 18 and a 19.
They're not scared, but it's a very scary roar. As I'm
They're
trying to smile.
taken back.
He's doing
And-
a rawr.
He fucked up the cut, and he's kind of ruined a cut of meat now. You're not going to get a nice cut off
That's
this.
not how
this
you
wolf.
smile. Come on, you sourpuss. Smile.
I can only smile once per short rest. I'm sorry.
And so Margaret's like, or Martha is like trying to make tea, and it's clinking the glasses together. You can tell she's scared and distraught. And
He's just a big old sourpuss. Don't worry about him. Says Yuffie.
it's been a while since we've had visitors. I'm sorry, my hospitality's a bit rusty.
That's okay. I'm certain that we'll do just fine. After all, we're friends. Says Yuffie, smiling.
Yeah, I'm not so good indoors.
Give me 2 seconds. I have to go check on my cat. She's scratching at her eyes, like not great. So I have to go make sure she's she's okay. I'll be right back.
Cool.
Good. I'm not so good indoors. Don't like small spaces.
You understand?
And it's
outside?
not a large house.
So there's problems with the wolves. Is that like during the day and the night? What exactly is going on? Maybe if you tell us, we might be able to help.
A few months ago, the Lord of the Manor came back, and it was nice for a little bit. And then, a few days after that, noises came.
Yeah,
Loud,
what? And I
monstrous
walk
noises.
out the front door.
And that's when a couple of the strong lads in the village went to go check on poor Mr. Old Dumont, and they never returned. My poor Bruce and his friend Dick, they never came back. The Greys are torn up just as bad as we are.
I take her hand and I pat it like the top of it gently, and I say, "I'm so sorry,
Poor John and
for
Mary.
your loss. Can't for."
But we thought there was nothing left for us. Anybody who tries to leave the village since then is accosted by these wolves.
No,
And at night they say evil things roam the streets. Best to avoid them. But I feel, and from what I understand, poor old Mr. Dumont is no more, and monsters just roam the estate.
So Mr. Dumont was the lord of the manor?
Yes, that the big house there is Dumont Manor.
I come back in the door, tucking something into my pocket, like, oh, I'm good now.
It's like, it's okay. It's okay. We're here now. You don't need to be afraid.
I just miss him so much.
I know you miss him so very much. It's hard to let the people that you love go.
So
That's why you gotta hold them really, really tight to yourself and never let go.
I do have a question. Filling in my friend here. You said it's Lord Dumont's house over there, Dumont Manor. What was Dumont's first name?
The current lord would be Phineus.
Huh. How long has he been lord here?
For some time. It was his mother's before that. Clarice Dumont. She was quite the amazing woman. She used to. No one would dare mess with our town when Clarice was in. But I understand they have many manors across the of all of Virtes. She was pretty famous in her day. The Iron Lady, they called her.
Probably went good with fava beans and a Chianti, too.
I've never had Chianti, but fava beans we grow once in a while.
What do they look like?
Toes.
Beans.
I don't know if my
Little
fava
tiny-
beans look like.
Little tiny toes.
Well,
And yeah.
Ooh.
You would, at the mention of the Iron Lady, Phoebe would probably perk up. And I'll bring that up when Phoebe returns. Hopefully everything's okay. And so they'll start to fill you in as you ask some questions that a couple months ago, Phineas DuMont had returned to the manor. And a few days after that, noises and screams and horrible things were heard from the manor. And a few days after that, a couple of the boys from the village went to go check it out, and they were never seen from again. And now weird shit's happening. Monsters are these wolves are roaming the forest, whatnot, and they're kind of just hunkering down and just waiting till the end. They look very broken and very distraught.
How far is the manor from the town?
It's in the town. It's not
Oh,
that
it's
far.
in the town. Okay, I thought it was like on the.
It's like the big house that they're like, it's not really on the hill, but it's kind of on the hill,
Gotcha.
That overlooking, looming building.
Mm-hmm. So I guess.
Wait, what?
Go
What are we doing here?
He's
consoling them over the loss of their son.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's Phoebe. What did we learn?
Holy fuck. Okay.
So as they're questioning Margaret or Martha and Thomas Duane, they had mentioned that the Dumont Manor was the big house on the just about the big house on the hill type of thing, and that it was asked that it has always been Phineas's, and they said no, it was Clarice Dumont's before that, known as the Iron Lady. And you, being a badass chick of armor and crushing things, would have known for sure. She would have probably been your like childhood idol growing up kind of thing. She was like a Joan of Arc style, just super badass monster hunter of the day. So that would just something you would recognize. And so that's Dumont Manor. They had mentioned also that there are multiple Dumont Manors from what they understand across all of Virtes. And this is just one of their homes.
Okay.
So, and now they're just kind of sad, preparing tea, working on the wolf. She's now mourning the loss of her son a bit more.
They never saw Phineas? Phineas
had come back to the manor, was there for a few days, and then after that they heard horrible monstrous noises coming from the manor, and they just kind of waited it out. And then a couple days later, a couple of the neighborhood boys, which would be Thomas Duane and
You already said Dick.
And Dick Gray had gone up. Dick Gray, the son of John and Mary.
Dick, son of Gray. Right.
Mm-hmm.
No, his name is Dick Gray, who's the son of John and Mary.
Okay, so they went and they looked and they never came back, or?
Yes, they are never seen from again. I know anytime anybody gets anywhere close to the forest, they're attacked by wolves. So now they're just living in constant fear. And an ominous, horrible presence looms over Dumont Manor.
So,
dun, dun, dun.
I know this sounds like a silly question, but why didn't all the villagers get together during the day when it's not as creepy or scary outside, and you don't feel like you're in danger, and just set fire to the manor if it's the source of all this sinister evil and stuff?
It's not how we do this in this town. This is our home. The manor has been a shining beacon of hope for us.
Not anymore.
Hey, Phoebes.
Yes.
What kind of vibes you getting?
You get vibes?
Mike, can I roll a vibe check? Am I playing the right class? No. As in for the way the town is in general, or for our next action?
This place is creepy as fuck, and I don't want to be in no more.
Well, unfortunately, our next action is to investigate the manor, which is, I believe, the center of this creepiness that you do not like.
Wicked.
Mm-hmm. To be fair, if you would like to leave, I suspect that getting rid of whatever this issue with the manor is will make the forest easier to traverse and less likely to be breathed ice upon. Suspicions.
I agree.
So what is the group doing?
We're having
Shivering.
dinner.
So yeah, they'll make a small dinner and nothing too fancy. Couple turnips and some wolf. Even no
Yeah.
matter how hot they cook, like how much they cook it,
Tastes like
It's-
shit.
it's still cold.
Oh.
It's cooked, but cold. It cools off real fucking quick. And
keep- So what's the plan? What are we going to do? When are we going to look for Phineas? We're going to look for Phineas now, or we're going to wait until the morning?
Would you like to wait until the morning? We can go then. Or we can go now.
Doesn't matter to me.
probably about 5-ish.
What's easier for you guys? I'm good to go personally.
I can go if everyone's going.
Are we counting this as a short rest, by the way?
I'll give you a short rest, yeah.
Sweet. Done and done.
Short rest.
Hello, spell slot. I missed you.
Oh, damn, I get a D10 for my dice. Look at that. 7 plus 4.
If we want to go to the Dumont Manor, we can go right now. Like, can everyone see in the dark?
Yes.
Can do.
I don't remember. Let me check. I don't know. Yeah, I can. Also,
That's okay.
create-
I
can
got
create
this.
light
And
if
like
you
lifts up a
require.
finger, it just glows.
I was gonna say,
It'll,
the
like-
only one who doesn't have dark vision is Yuffie.
Yeah, she says, I got this. And like, little glowing finger. I'm good. Light spell.
All right.
So, are you guys gonna eat and run?
Are we thinking of doing this like quiet? Like quiet? Are we
I
gonna
can go in
there and-
quiet. Or we can go in really loud and obnoxious.
I do not do quiet particularly well.
Loud and obnoxious it is.
We may try, but I am telling you now.
Let's try
It is
quiet.
not my forte.
And the
I don't
minute
wanna
we
suggest
fuck
it.
up, then we have to be
I don't-
loud.
I don't want to suggest it, but I can go in. I can be pretty quiet. You see, as like the color is just draining from his face, whatever little color is there.
You do not need to go in alone. It will
Oh,
be
thank-
fine.
Thank the gods. I don't want to.
I can go in quiet.
You also do not need to go in alone. We can all go in together.
I don't think Yuffie does anything quietly.
I like going in loud. Loud!
Let us at least start by taking
Riding
a
a
look.
battle cat into battle!
Let's start by taking a look, and we will go from there.
Okay,
So let's go
so
at least scope out the manor.
as you leave,
And we, thank for the hospitality and all that good stuff.
you
The
leave
offer
the
of
Dwayne residence,
prayer of thanks and whatever
Garbage. And
clerical nonsense.
and then so you make your way down to the main strip. You pass by like the big fountain, and then you continue up towards the path leading towards the Dumont Manor. And as you approach, there is a wrought iron gate there. And looking at it, there's probably about 30, 40 feet from the gate to the front door. It's not a huge place. 2-story kind of mansion-y thing. And big double doors. And on each side of the double door is a kind of dragon-esque statue on each side of the going up. It's like 6 stairs up, then front doors. And you have dragon statue to the right. Not like full dragon. We're talking like smaller, perched, kind of gargoyle-looking dragon on the right, left, and then one perched above the door.
Is the gate locked?
It is not.
Wait. Before we open it, we want to oil the hinges?
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
If you would like.
You wanted to go in quiet.
It is a good idea. If you have oil.
No.
I've got an idea.
Mm-hmm.
if we want, I'm just gonna go ahead and take a minute. And you watch as he like does this as he goes into like as he sits down cross-legged and just goes. And
How high is the gate?
I'm gonna use
8 foot.
I'm gonna
8
use my
foot.
primeval awareness. So
Okay.
it to sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fays, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile of me,
Ooh.
within up to 6 miles if I'm in my favorite terrain.
Ooh.
Okay, you're no longer in your favorite terrain. Does it go through anything?
It doesn't say it does not, but I'm going to check.
So Yuffie goes over to Klaw and goes, "Upsies."
It just lets me know if they're around me. It doesn't reveal the creature's location or how many are there. It just gives me a sense that there are some within a mile of me.
You have a sense of these things.
How tall is Klaw?
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot. Up.
Upsies?
Daylight.
Oh, like
Watch
no,
a visible
up-
shake goes
so
up my
if Klaw picks her up, she's just gonna climb on top of him and climb over the fence.
The gate's unlocked. Okay, yeah, you can hop over it though.
I'll do it for everybody. Come on, let's go.
We're
Everyone
ignoring
over.
the gate.
We're going over the gate.
How tall was the gate?
8 foot.
8 foot.
I jump over it.
What about you?
At the door, you're jumping over it? Like climbing it?
Yeah, kind of like.
Give me an acrobatics.
14.
There's a bit of a squeaking, and the doors do move as you're climbing it. Like an unlocked gate, the doors will sway a little bit,
Mhm.
but nothing crazy. You land on the other side. You're all everyone but Klaw, unless I don't know if Phoebe's vaulting over this gate, or she can just literally move it open a foot or two and just walk.
We're not
through.
moving them. Oh, Mike, we're not opening the gate. Stop.
Okay,
Just
the gates have moved. Just let you
Just
know.
a little bit, yeah. Phoebe, do you
Mage
want?
hand, they've been put
You
back.
want to go over?
Hmm?
Do you want me to put you over the gate?
That would be wonderful. Thank
Here
you.
you go.
I'll catch you.
I am all right. I can stick a landing.
I am all right.
And Klaw is the only one on the other side of the gate.
Yeah, I make my shadow jump off of my back, and he appears 15 feet inside, and then we swap places, and then he disappears.
Okay. Sounds good. No one wants to check the gate for traps?
No, we got past the gate. We don't have to worry
You
about it.
beat your gate puzzle. Get out of here.
My gate puzzle of just walking through the gate?
Yeah.
And getting blown up? No, thank you.
All right.
By the way, my echo is going to be out at all times.
Okay.
Just a heads up. We got an extra player on the board.
Sweet.
Does it have an AC health?
Mm-hmm.
Is target? Okay.
Yep, he has an AC of 17, 1 hit point, but I can cast him as a bonus action unlimitedly.
Is he ethereal?
No, I imagine being like, kind of like inky.
Does he have you like so when you actually touch it, it's got some sort of
It's there.
substance to it?
Yep.
Does it have your strength?
It has all my stats, except for 1 hit point is the only difference.
Sweet. Yuffie's
You're right,
writing that.
Go for it.
Yuffie's writing the Echo Knight.
All right. So you are all within the gate, say 5 to 10 feet past this gate. You have about 20 to 25 feet till you're at the stairs that lead up to the front door.
I'll make my way ahead of the group.
Okay.
Get to the door.
I look to Klaw. Is it wrong of me wanting to throw a rock at his head? As he's doing that.
Grab the doors and
close
just...
how close behind? Well, you let's just slow down a second.
All right.
How far ahead are you going ahead of the group? Or are you all sticking together?
It's like 10 feet.
Yeah. I would assume, he wanted to go up to the door first, so maybe the
Yeah,
bottom
okay.
of the stairs, whatever. I don't know.
So
Back.
yeah. So as you get to the bottom of the stairs, you see movement in the snow.
But there's nothing there. It's just movement. Like we see footprints and what have you emerging, or what? What exactly?
No, you see mounds of snow move a bit.
That's not.
And as
supposed to
you're
happen.
getting closer to the stairs, a pile to the right and a pile to the left, and a pile closer to the foundation of the building. Slowly move closer to you as you start moving closer.
That's not good.
Mm.
I decided that right now is the time to have 8 million problems.
Oof.
I'm looking at one of the piles. Secret
Pile of
flame.
my life.
Okay, you're sacred flaming the pile of snow.
Yeah.
Okay. And as soon as you spark it up, I will we'll roll initiative, but I'll let you get that one attack off first on the first one.
They need to make a dex save. DC 16.
One will make a dex save.
Erika, you all good though?
I'm not trash. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Did they succeed
It
or fail?
fails.
So it will be taking 10 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
What?
Okay, let's get that initiative going as these mounds of snow are coming towards the group.
Yuffie kind of like looks in the direction of that snow mound. Eyes glow bright gold, like gold, for a very brief moment, and then all of a sudden there's this holy flames erupt from it.
Just gonna roll them all on the same. Okay. Anybody higher than a 20?
No.
Really? Oh no, higher than 20.
No, 20.
I
Yeah.
mean-
Whoa.
No. I thought you said higher than 10 for some reason.
Higher than 15 or higher?
Me, I have a 17, baby.
I got a 15.
18.
12.
Nice.
So it'll be Klaw leading us off at 18, Pheobe with a 17. Then we're gonna bring in our mounds of snow,
Oh, I
and
forgot
then after
hurts.
that, what was Yuffie's?
15. I'm gonna go grab a drink. I will be right back.
Mhm.
Yep.
And then that brings up a ranger bringing up the rear. Okay, Klaw, you see a mountain of snow coming towards you. It's probably about 15 feet.
Big scary thing of snow.
Oh.
What's the one that's already been hit with Sacred Flame?
So you have one to the right of the group that's been hit, one to the left of the group, both about 15, 20 feet away, and then you have one closer to the foundation of the house on the left side.
I'm going for
So
the one that's
doors
been hit.
straight ahead of you to
Mhm.
the left. So two on the left, one on the right.
Yeah, I'm going for the one on the right who got hit already.
Okay.
Me and my Echo are moving over there because I have enough movement for both of us. And we're going to team up on this guy. So I'm going to make an attack. My claws come out. I make an attack at the snow monster. That is a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, I'll go ahead and roll the damage for this one. 6 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
All right, and then bonus action, try to grapple him. So go ahead and make a athletics or acrobatics and try to beat my roll. You're gonna beat it.
Nope.
What'd you get?
9.
No, you do lose. I rolled a 4, but that still makes 11 total. So there we go.
There you go.
So as I'm grappling snow.
Oh,
Whatever.
when you reach through it, it's sticking out of the ground just slightly, and you almost yank it out of the ground. It is a white drake.
Oh, a little bit of a dragon.
So it's a little mini snow dragon, very reminiscent of the pillars that are the statues in front of the door.
Gotcha. All right. So as I'm holding onto this dragon and like keeping it like under my arm with the claws on it, as I'm holding it and not letting it move, my Echo Knight will now come and start punching it in the gut. Like,
Okay.
Imagine someone getting jumped, like you hold back their arms and just going for gut punches. So I'm teaming up on this dragon.
Weird rules.
All right, and I get advantage on this attack because the creature is grappled, so I get advantage on attacks on creatures that I'm grappling.
Nice.
Good, thanks, because one was a 1 and one was a 22.
That hits.
All right, and then I will.
I
do
like fighter classes.
fighters.
Like, hey, we're going to give you this really cool thing you can do on this condition. Also, here's this really cool tool that you can apply that condition with.
Exactly. That's another
Only
5
clerics
points.
works the same. Tempest cleric.
All right, another 5 points of slashing, but it is grappled, just so you know. And one more thing. Is that the beginning of my turn? When you do. Yeah. Nothing right now. That's it. It's grappled. That bad boy can't move, and me and my Echo Knight are beating the shit out of it.
All right. That brings us to Phoebe. You see Klaw run off and grab a piece of snow. Now you can see it kind of half pulled out. You can see this drake of an icy variety, like a light, kind of look blue. Think about Toon version of Blue Eyes White Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! We're going with that reference.
Mm-hmm.
Blue Eyes Toon Dragon.
Okay. I'm going to, I guess, go to one of the other piles.
Okay.
Which
Whatever.
pile did you attack?
The right pile. So there's two on the left. One
Yeah.
close to the manor and one closer to the gate.
I'll position myself to kind of like stand in sort of in between the two of them.
Okay.
I'm gonna bonus action cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
Oh, okay. And then I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna just
Hit it.
smash down in the snow pile.
Okay.
Oh, that's a problem. No. It wasn't a 1. It's an 8.
That'll miss.
Yeah, that's okay.
Okay. And with that pile of snow you went to go hit
Yeah.
pops out, unburrows itself, and goes to make an attack on you. First, it's going to try to bite you
Okay.
with a 16 to hit.
No.
Then it's going to swing its tail around and go to smack you
Okay.
with a 21 to hit.
Also no.
Jesus. Oh, yeah, Shield of Faith.
Shield of Faith, baby. 22. Let's go.
And then the other one comes out and as it burrows, goes to sink its teeth into you because you're the closest thing to it.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 21 to hit.
Nope.
And then it goes to hit you with the tail. And that's a 20 to hit.
Nope.
Wow.
Victory is mine. The high AC works for once.
And then the one that's grappled, as you're holding it, one of your arms get a little bit too close to its mouth. Which one's are you grappling it? Oh, yeah, you're grappling it.
I'm grappling it.
The
The Echo's beating him up.
Or Echo, yeah. So it tries to bite your hand. That's grabbing it. And now I'm attacking somebody with a lower AC. That's a 9 to hit.
No, that misses.
And now it's going to try to smack you with its tail in your leg as you're grappling it. That's a...
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. No, never mind. That's for something else. Keep going.
That is a 23 to hit.
The 23 does hit.
And that'll do 9 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And Yuffie, as you see, you fired your sacred flame. You see Phoebe run off and try to smack the shit out of one of them. 2 of them kind of jump at her. The one that you set on fire is currently being grappled by your mount. And what do you do?
I think you're muted, Gray.
You're muted.
He just got bit, right?
Yeah, I did.
No, the bite missed, but the tail did swing around and smack him in the leg.
All right. So, like, Yuffie reaches into one of her pockets, looking around, and picks up a bunch of junk. Like there's a bent nail, maybe a broken copper piece, and a bird feather, and probably another pebble, and looks at everybody. 2 of them are attacking Phoebe, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I chuck I chuck the junk in her direction, or the direction of the drakes near her.
Okay.
I'm using Twin Spell Eldritch Blast.
Okay. And they're all on one target?
Can't. They have to be split. So
Okay.
2 of them go on one target, 2 of them go on the other, right?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Roll to hit.
Let's see here. 22.
Hits.
So that's 13 force on the first one.
Okay.
The second attack that's only a 17. Will that hit?
That hits.
Okay. That will be another 8 points of force. So that's on the first one. On the second one now,
That's 21 total damage.
Yeah, on the second one, that'll hit for a total of 9 plus the other one. Ooh. I get to roll for crits. It's
Double.
roll twice, right?
Double dice.
Double dice, but not double bonus. 24 on the second one, force wise.
Nice.
So that's just.
Yeah, the thud that you just hear off the one of them actually like excretes like a bit of a belch from just its innards being crushed. The other one kind of skids back a little bit, holds its ground, but does get pushed back a bit, still just barely within that 5-foot range.
I'm doing my part. What about the rest of you?
You just look over and Klaw's literally holding a dragon and punching it at the same
Oh, I'm
time.
not talking about you. I'm not talking about you.
He's
I'm
like
talking
pinned like 2 of them back as well. He's like,
The
what's
only
everyone's
one
gonna
just
do
standing
something
around,
else?
poking its little rat on his shoulder, just standing in at the bottom of the stairs would be our ranger. Too busy doing this.
I'm gonna have a
I think there's
Have a-
something nearby.
I'm gonna have a look around. So it looks like the fighter can take care of himself.
Phoebe has 2 on her currently
Mm-hmm.
that have been biting and tail whipping and
But we got a magical. I guess it looks like there's like a flurry of like rose petals, kind of like
Yeah.
fluttering around her that are getting in the way of all of the
So I'm gonna scream at
attacks.
you. I'm gonna go, Phoebe, strike a pose. Something like
Huh?
this. That you do it. That's it. And I let an arrow go right as she does it. So again, sharpshooter.
-5.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 27 minus 5 is gonna be 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay.
The sharpshooter's so nice.
If you
If
probably
you can
has
have the
the
stats
archer.
for it. Yeah.
Yeah, I have archer and everything like that. I made sure to pad it. That's why.
Yeah.
That's gonna be 13.
Damage.
I didn't say bonus action Slayer's Prey, so I'm gonna do that now. I won't take the dice bonus for it.
Left or right?
Um,
They have 2 on them. The one on the right took a little bit more damage.
that's the one that the 2 that are on Phoebe.
Yeah.
Okay. The one on the right then.
Okay.
And so it's 13 plus 10, so 23 damage. And then bonus action, I'm just gonna kind of go. He kind of appears in front, and you watch as the rat kind of appears on the dragon's shoulders, and it looks at it and just starts going like this. And it's just like moving side to side at its face. And every once in a while, it's like on the side of its head. It doesn't even know it's there. It's just, it's like, wicked. And I just grab another arrow and get ready to fire again until my next turn. That's it. I'm going to kind of back up a bit. I want to get some good distance away.
You're in the middle right now. If you back up any further,
Yeah.
you're either going to get closer to the other one.
Okay.
So you think of it as it's a path that goes directly from the gate to the door.
Okay. Yep. And
about-
there's 2.
on the sides.
Yep.
About 15 feet to your right and then 15 feet to the left.
Mhm.
Currently
Okay.
both engaged with your...
Okay. I'll stay where I am then.
And that brings us back up to the top of the round. Klaw, you've got that dragon that just whipped you with its tail in the leg. And you've got both of its front claws and kind of maw kind of held.
Mm-hmm.
And your Echo in front of you is just sitting there, juking and jiving.
All right, and no one came to help me, so I'm not going to do that. Because that only would benefit literally nobody. No, it's fine. There's a thing that would make it even easier if I'd help, but I don't have help, which is fine. So, again, the Echo Knight's going to just crack his knuckles, and he's just going to town, like left hook,
Yep.
right hook, uppercut, going at him. And
Working a heavy bag.
right now, we're going to do 2 attacks, and
Okay,
then
with
we'll
advantage,
see.
right?
Yes. Every attack I'm going to make from now on is advantage because it's grappled. Actually, it takes a d4 of damage at the beginning of its turn because it's grappled.
Okay.
So that's 2. Just add 2 slashing on there.
Okay.
First attack at advantage is... Wow.
As your claws sink in, as it tries to struggle against your grip, it just starts to penetrate its skin, its hide.
The same number on the dice, 2 9s. So that is 16 to hit for the first attack.
That hits.
Okay.
Don't you love when they come up like that?
It is fantastic. I actually rolled max. So 8 plus 4, so 12. slashing on that one, on the first attack.
Okay.
All right. I rolled the same number twice again on 2 different dice. I've literally done it twice in a row, but it's higher than it was last time. Now it's a 18.
That's good enough.
All right.
What's the damage?
And that's 10 slashing.
Okay.
And now I'm going to do my bonus attack, which doesn't get my bonuses, right? It's just a straight, because I don't have dual weapon, or dual fighter. It's just straight. It still get advantage on it, though. But no bonuses at all? Is that what it is, or is it no bonuses of damage? Hold on, it's right here. 2-weapon fighting. You don't add your ability modifier to the damage. So I don't add it to the damage, but I add it to the attack. So that's a 15, though.
15 to hit?
Yeah.
That hits.
Okay, so I'll just roll straight dice on that. 7 points of slashing. How is it looking?
According to the math, that was the perfect amount.
Boom. Awesome.
So as your echo goes to slash, it just almost phases through, phases back out, and just rips it as you expose the underbelly of this thing, and just, again, bluish kind of blood just kind of sprays and freezes upon hitting the ground.
All right, and then me and my echo are going to use our movement, and 30 feet, or the next one's 15 feet away?
30.
It's 30? All right, then we'll run up to the next one, crazy look in our eyes as we're charging at this, actually at 35 feet, so yeah, as we charge at the one, whatever's closest to us.
Yeah, as you get there, you're just now at the flank of Pheobe.
All right, that's my turn. Wait a minute. Yes. I can move there?
Yeah, you can get right to him. You can reach him.
All right, I'm going to use another Unleashed Incarnation, and the Echo has got a crazed look in his eyes, and he's going to make a punch at this one that's right next to Pheobe. That's just a straight roll because I don't have him grappled.
Okay, the one on the right's taking much more damage than the one on the left. Which one would you like to attack?
Can I reach the one on the right?
Either or.
I'm going for the one on the right then.
Okay.
Fuck. That is, well, that's good enough. That's a 16 to hit.
That's it.
And 5 points of slashing damage to him.
5?
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Am I wiping these bad boys out?
Fucking perfect amount, just again. They have, like, you've hit the exact number both times.
I love it.
So as your echo goes, rips the underbelly off the first drake, just sprints across. I'm seeing full on Naruto run with, as it's running, it has its claws behind it, and the blood that's in the claws just dripping off, turning into like almost like crystalline snowflakes. As the moonlight's starting to hit, it just kind of glitters, and then it just kind of goes, launches, and just double claw sink right into the one right beside Pheobe, landing in a thud. As the snow comes up and kicks up and dies back down, all that's left is your echo with the claws just buried deep in this thing, and its lifeless body just laying there.
Very nice. That is my turn. Now I'm done.
And Pheobe, as this all happens right beside you, it kind of swirls your petals around, and you get ready. And you...
to have an equally action-packed turn, I'm going to hit the other one with my mace.
All right. Roll to hit, please.
Roll my dice onto the floor. I'm going to roll poorly, like always. Does a 13 hit?
Just misses.
Well, there's my turn. I'm here to take hits.
As you go to swing, the snow kicked up by this echo just catches you off guard. The snow gets kind of compacted to your right. It just shifts your weight just a little bit, and you just missed.
The D20 is gone, by the way. I don't know where it's just gone.
It's been sacrificed.
Yep.
So as your rose mace comes down and just misses, you kind of leave your flank open, and it just goes to sink its teeth right into you. And just as it bites down, you can feel your armor just start to give, and then teeth just shatter as the armor holds.
Nice.
And as it goes to rip into it, that leads a couple teeth there, and then turns and goes to smack your front leg, trying to take the weight off. And that it crits. It's a natural 20. It was going to be a 4, then slid off my notepad and turned to a 20, which was beautiful.
Funny enough, I almost took adamantine armor. I was so close. I had it for a while, and I was like, there has to be something else that I could have.
Same.
And it hits you for a big damage of 7.
Oh,
Are you down?
yeah, I'm down.
So with its crit, it got 7 damage. And so it does cause, like, it hits just on the side of your left knee as you step forward with that strike, and it just kind of causes your knee just to buckle a little bit. And Yuffie, you see this. It doesn't make you very happy. They hurt your new friend.
Oh,
They hurt my new friend.
I hold concentration still.
Don't like that. Don't like that. It's my turn.
It's your turn, yes. If I make a comment like that, it's just me trying to make it so a fancier way of saying it's your turn to go.
Okay. Yeah. Sacred Flame that one.
Okay, and that is what's the save?
Dexterity. DC
17.
Oh yeah, they made it.
Okay, taking no damage.
No damage.
Okay.
But give me 1 second. I got a bonus action I can do. Yeah. Okay. We'll use Healing Light. One of my pool gain backs. Erika, Pheobe gains back 5 points of life.
Is it standing beside them to do that, or you can move from a distance?
Upwards of 60 feet away. Bonus action.
All right. So you see a I'm sorry. Fuck, I forgot. Yivimir?
Yivimir.
Yivimir, you see Yuffie, reach into their pockets, do a couple things. They see a thing of flame just goes and just misses the thing. And you see another, almost like string as it kind of goes and just, you can see the armor kind of almost glisten as it starts to mend itself on Pheobe. And that arrow that you had knocked, I'm going to guess you're going to release it.
Mm-hmm. So because they're still trying to grapple, I'm going to go, hey, Phoebes, one more time.
Huh?
Does it take a bonus action to move your dude over?
Yes, it does.
So just like the one that your dude had is dead.
Okay, so I'll move him
the
over.
other one is still alive. So you move him over with your bonus action.
Pops back up. Pose. And I'll let the arrow go again. And as I let it go, I'm kind of hopping on one foot, trying to get it to hit on one side. Oh, this one's actually not great.
I think you still hit it.
That's a
17
minus 5,
5. No.
so 12.
So it just, as you pose, Phoebe lowers that elbow just a little too much and just clinks off the armor and just goes off into the distance.
You see, as I'm hopping.
Your directions are mostly clear.
I just get the next one ready.
And that, so you hear the clink, and it almost sounds like a dinner bell for Klaw.
Time to eat.
And his echo.
All right. I'm going to look around. I'm like, okay, I'll do it. I'm going to go run at this other dragon. I'm going to swipe. A big
Roll to
time
hit.
swipey. It's a nat 1. Probably doesn't hit.
No, that does not hit. How many attacks do you have per turn?
Up to 3.
Okay, well, you miss one.
Mm-hmm.
One misses, and with it, you throw away your other one by going off balance that badly. And if you want, you can use your third attack. So that one counts as 2 attacks.
Okay.
For your net 1.
That's good. 16 plus 7,
That
so
hits.
that'll hit. I can't grapple him because I don't have an action to do it. I'm going to count this as a bonus action attack so it doesn't get the bonus to the damage. So 1. All of that for 1 point of slashing damage.
Nice.
It has been marked. And as you go to make that strike on it, you bury just the pinky claw right into the shoulder. And as your hand goes by, it tries to take a bite out of you. And that is a 17 to hit.
Nope, that misses.
And then as it goes to take that bite, it swings around and tries to hit that front leg on Pheobe again. With a 19.
Nope.
And that'll end its turn, which brings us to the Youthster.
Hey, do I get a turn?
Oh shit, I'm sorry.
I
Yes.
was going to let it go until we were going to go 2 turns past mine. I'm just going to hit it. It's fine. I'm just going to miss it. It's fine.
See, I knew this. What's your hit?
No, it's another 12.
That's gonna miss.
Anyway, yep. Nothing changed. Please continue.
So there's a whiffing battle going on between the tail and the mace. They're just missing each other as they kind of just keep... It's like a turnstile going
We're
on there,
both
Yuffie.
too good, baby.
We're so
They just
great
keep
we can't
colliding.
hit each other.
So, Gray, you're up.
I'm up. Yeah. Let's see here. What do I want to do? You know, I'll just Eldritch Blast another one. I'll reach into my pocket.
Got some more lint.
Some lint. 17.
That hits.
16.
That hits.
21 force damage.
Okay. It's looking pretty fucked up. Just barely
Sure.
standing.
Shakes her angry fist. Says, "Serves you right."
As it hits, it's like doosh, doosh, and it kind of rears back up, exposing its belly there. Looks pretty ripe for an arrow. You're muted.
Beauty. As I kind of lean it back and I go, one leg up. And I try to skip it off the ground and hit it underneath her leg. Let's go. Come on. 24 minus 5. That's going to
19,
be
that'll
19.
hit.
Okay, cool.
And that was with sharpshooter. It automatically it automatically finishes it.
Oh, yeah, I am max. Well, let me roll. I want to roll.
Sure. You don't get to roll. I'm
Yeah.
robbing you of that.
Maximum.
Your roll is void.
23
No, it is-
so far.
23.
Plus 5.
28.
So 28, yeah.
So
That's
it needed like 3 more hits.
Yeah.
So it skips off, goes right through and right in that exposed underbelly, and it drops to the ground. And it just kind of freezes there and just kind of starts to almost eat away at itself. And now you're just all standing there in the front yard.
I come running over to Phoebe, like, wicked, and just hold my hand up. All right, you don't care.
Huh?
Pick up the arrows. I imagine the one that missed is probably busted somewhere. It's like,
It's gone.
oh.
And so, are you going back to the front door now?
Are there like dragon bodies left behind, or they just dissolve into nothing?
They're, for ease of things, they're evolving into nothing now. They're just kind of slowly burrowing back down into. They're turning to snow and ice.
I'm running out of pocket clutter, people. Let's get this show on the road.
Here, take this.
Um,
I'll cut off one part of my beard with a bunch of shit in it. There's like
Here's a
beads
component
and
pouch out of my
pieces of
beard.
metal. No, it's like metal and it's like matted metal and fucking hair and shit. There.
Old bagels.
Question.
You know, we can brush that out for you.
No, it's fine. I have a 4 charisma. Don't worry about it.
You need to smile more.
Uh, Does anyone want to do a run around the house? I know there's a front door, and that makes sense. But just in case, do we want to do a quick run around the house and see if there's another way in? How big is the map? I don't. I'm assuming you said it was 2 stories, so it's not
2 stories tall, 2 floors.
Mm-hmm.
And if you do a quick little look around, it looks like there's essentially 2 rooms on each side, like 2 rooms deep.
Mm-hmm. What if I run around the house? What do I see?
You can't fully get around it because the back's kind of built into the
I
kind
assume
of
that it would.
clippiness.
Okay, I assume so.
So the 2 sides, you can tell there's a back left room, a front left room, a front right room, and a back right room.
Mm-hmm. And then like the middle, whatever, foyer.
But in the middle, you're not sure. It's hard to tell.
Okay. All right. The front seems like the best way. I checked super good, so.
did we, when we went to stay with the Waynes, did we ask where we were?
No,
Sick.
is the door locked?
I wish you were there, Erika.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
The door is not locked.
Real quick, I'm just gonna give myself a second wind. I'm just healing myself up. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Do they open in or out?
In.
So you just see pop the doors open.
So as you pop the doors open, I'll get you to listen to my description.
Okay.
So upon going in the door, you will find a grand foyer with black and white checkered tiles. At the back of the room is 2 curved staircases meeting at a landing and then going up to the second floor, where the hallways circle the foyer overlooking it. So it's like a balcony overlooking down into the foyer. The doorway they entered is flanked by statues of knights in armor atop horses. In the far distance beyond the stairs, you can see a sitting area. You can see a room to your right. You can see in the distance, you can see a room diagonal to that back right room. You can see a door there. You see a door to your left. You can see another door to the back left. The floor is probably 2x2 checkered tiles, alternating black and white.
Like a kitchen. Okay. Shall we take a moment to explore and come back with any ideas? Or would we like to all stick together?
We should probably be a little bit more quiet, though. You watch as he puts his hands up like this and starts like
Explore together.
tiptoeing.
You start tiptoeing.
Me as
We
well.
will
Okay,
do
so you
this
go 5 feet,
quietly.
like you go a tile, another tile, another tile, and as you go to step on the 4th tile, I need a dexterity save, please.
12?
Just grazes you, just misses, and you see this little dart go plink.
So like as it happens, you're just like, can I do one of those?
Does somebody want to look for traps, or are we just gonna walk forward?
Is there anybody who is particularly good at that? I have a very poor eye.
I could kind of look. I'm not great at it either.
I don't have enhanced ability. I will cast guidance. I will put a heavy hand on your back, give you a single pat, and say, "I believe in you." As does Mortimus.
Who? Okay.
Do not worry.
I will search for traps, and as I'm searching for traps, it's very Ace Ventura. Like he's walking around like
Okay, so which way are you walking?
right.
So as you step, how far are you going?
I'm gonna go. Okay, so there's a staircase, and then there's a doorway at the bottom of the staircase, then up, and then another doorway up there. That's kind of what I'm looking at here.
If you were to go up the stairs, you'd go to what looks like a banister area with thick wood pillars, and then you can see 4 doors up there, and you can see 4 doors in this room here, and a sitting parlor.
Okay. So there's 4 doors, bottom floor, 4 doors, top floor.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the door on the right of the 4 doors at the bottom.
The one closest to the front.
The one closest to the front door, yeah.
So as you take a step diagonally,
Mm-hmm.
I need another deck save, please.
Well, I want to investigate for traps since, like,
Are you moved,
that's what
right?
he gave me the thing for. Yeah, I'm moving. Like as
So
I'm moving.
as soon as you step,
Mhm.
I need a deck save.
God damn it! What color block am I on?
You went from white to a black, I believe.
Okay, diagonally.
If you move diagonally, would make it.
It would make it a black
Same
square.
color.
Yeah.
So the same color.
Yeah, it would still fire off.
Okay. 24.
Yep, you're fine. It just tink.
All right.
What height is it shooting at, and what is it aiming
It is
for?
shooting from the banisters.
That was my next question.
And is it
Down?
going downward
Yes.
trajectory?
If I put a claw on the same tile that he just went on, what happens?
Or you're stepping onto the.
I'm putting my foot on it. I'm not going to step on it.
The first one you step on.
The first
Nothing
one that he
happens.
already activated. Oh, all right. Hey, I got
Yeah.
this. Come back here. Come back here, buddy.
I take a step back, the same way I was.
Echo Knight pops out. Do a lap. He's going to run on every single tile in the room.
As soon as he goes like 1, 2, is he just going 1, 2, 3, 4 forward?
I'm hitting all those tiles, baby. Whatever it is, man.
As soon as he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, like he steps on the 4th tile, he needs a deck save.
So here's the thing. I can roll these, but remember, my Echo Knight's unlimited. So even if he dies, I could just get another one for free and keep doing this and clear this room out.
Okay. It takes 4 steps. It hits him. To say it gets rid of him. He's okay. Decides to take 1 step, make another step to the left. Boom! A dart fires at him.
Go back to the old step. See if it reloaded.
Well, that's what I did at first. Remember, I put my paw
So
on it. And it didn't come
one
out.
steps on the first one, no problem. Steps on the second one, no problem. Steps on the third one, no problem. Steps forward on a 4th one, dart fires at him.
Was this the same one that shot before, or is this a different one?
First time you do it, it's the exact same one that Q went on. It fired at you. You try it again, one over. As soon as you step on that 4th tile, another one fires at you.
So they do reload, is what I'm.
They do reload, yes.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna have them all go off for free, but that's not gonna work. You guys have fun with the math.
Mage Hand picks up one of the darts, brings it up to me, and I'm
It's
inspecting
poisonous.
it. Hey, these are poisoned.
You watch as he I'll jump in the air and kind of death drop onto the ground, just like, and I'm gonna start investigating to see if I can see which tiles might be armed.
As you check, they all have. Give me an investigation.
Add a
Plus a
D4.
Yeah.
Gonna need it. 12 plus. Ooh, 4, so 16.
There we go.
So
Nice.
checking the floor, you can tell that all these tiles have a bit of a very slight pressure pad built into all of them.
So I'm gonna spread myself out as far as I can go, and I'm gonna kind of spread out and just kind of.
As you touch multiple tiles, I'm going to need a deck save again.
Oh no. Oh, and I'm prone, so it's a disadvantage, right?
No, because it's ranged.
Okay.
That's true.
So it would kind of
16.
cancel each other out. You're okay. It just misses you.
It appears as if every 4th tile that is hit will trigger.
Who's ready to run?
If we can get up to where the banisters are shooting things and plug those up, then this becomes a moot point as to whether we trigger them or not. So perhaps.
How
we
high up
start-
are they? The banisters.
Pretty high. It's a grand foyer, so you're probably closer to 20 feet.
So, like, Yuffie thinks for a moment, tries to do math in her head. She's not very good at math. Pulls out
You
a
want another
dagger.
description of the room?
No, pulls out a dagger, like puts it between, like goes to Klaw. Throw me. Bites down on the dagger, getting ready to.
All right, I will throw the small person.
Ball special.
Yeah.
Guess that's in athletics to chuck them.
Sure. Sounds good to me. Yeah.
And
That
which
is.
direction? There's nothing directly above you. It would have to be to one of the sides, and you got to throw not only 20 feet up, but if you're standing at the doorway, you have to go pretty. It's a pretty far throw.
Well, then I'll move closer to the thing without stepping on tiles. Can I do that, or is it the whole floor tiles?
Well, the floor's tiles.
Okay.
They only go about like
that shoots poison darts.
Oh.
like there's 8. The tiles are 8 by 8,
8 by 8,
and they're about 5 foot per.
And are they indenting every time somebody steps on them?
They're not really lowering. It's almost like a pressure sensor. Like it doesn't feel the only part.
Okay, so throwing might not be a good idea.
You are flanked by 2 statues of knights on horses. on each side of you.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, where are they looking?
Kind of slightly diagonal down at the middle of the tiled floor.
I start skipping across the tiles like a horsey in a dragon chess game.
You're moving 3 forward, 1 to the right.
Yeah.
Nothing happens.
Oh, this is incredibly inconvenient.
Oh, it's real easy. 3 forward, 1 to the left.
Or to the right. Or you
That's what I'm
move
saying.
one
That's
to
what
the
I'm
right.
doing. I'm moving 1 to the left. Am I fine?
You're fine.
3 forward, 1 to the right.
Fine.
We're horses, everybody. Be the horse.
Everyone be a horsey.
I never
I
liked
make a
chess.
beeline for the stairs because I've never played dragon chess before. No idea what they're talking about.
I'm actually proficient in dice set too. That makes sense. I would know how to play this game.
Okay, if you're just gonna book it, I'll
Yeah.
need 2 deck saving throws from you. Actually, 3.
3, do it.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah.
First one is 18.
You're fine.
Second one is 24.
You're fine.
And the third one is 18 again.
You're fine.
You're watching as he's just like, it almost looks like interpretive dance as he's moving all the way over there. Gets to the bottom of the step and is like,
Yeah. So you've gotten across the, and the rest of you are just going to be doing the
Just a couple
night
moves.
style walk
Yeah.
through the floor. Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yuffie's just humming to herself as she's skipping along.
Are you going across? Or are you going to one of the rooms? What are you doing?
Also, if no one explains to Yivimir how to move across the floor without having to potentially get shot, Phoebe will take a second to explain the movement pattern.
he'll stare at you for a minute and be like, horses run straight though.
Mm-hmm.
Not horsies in the chess in dragon chess.
I don't play chess.
Neither do I. But they look pretty.
So as you get across
I was
the
never good.
board,
Mhm.
you are now at the there are 2 staircases leading up that meet on like a bit of a landing. The landing's probably about 10 to 15 feet, and then it goes up the last like 5 feet as it goes up to the upper floor. And there's also a sitting area just beyond the stairs. Like as they go around, you can go through, and there's like a bit of a sitting area. To the right of that, there's a door. To the left, there's a door. Then there's a doors at the front right and front left.
Mhm. So
Where are we headed?
yeah, we got across the board. I guess we'll just start upstairs. Don't start on the first floor. Start on second. We're already here.
Thanks, Will.
Okay, you go to the stairs. You go upstairs.
And there's 4. You said there's 4 rooms up here, right?
There are 4 rooms. Yes.
Okay, so we'll start back left.
Back left.
Back left. You go into the back left room. It is a larger bedroom with a large, like king size bed, beautiful armoire with some nice wood engravings. It's quite dusty. Doesn't look like it's been used in a very long time.
Is there a Dumont in here?
There is no, it is vacant. There's nobody.
I was
you
saying
can
it
see
out
in
loud.
there. Oh,
Can I have an old comb over that armoire?
yeah. As you open it, there are fancy dresses in it that are a very the style of it are very probably about 70-year-old styles.
I kind of take one.
You would look lovely in that.
I was. And I just,
What else is in the room? I'll check the
It
room.
matches his eyes.
It does.
In the room, there's a writing desk with no papers or anything on it. This looks like this room has not been used in a very long time.
Mhm. Nothing in the cabinet.
If anyone's gonna do an investigate, I'll slap them with a guidance, by the way.
Slap me.
Looking around, there's a mural on the wall of a lady, a blonde lady in armor.
Mm-hmm.
That's Clarice, right?
Yeah.
I'll get to see you again.
Do you want me to do an investigation roll to see if I find anything more in the room,
Go for it if you want.
Mike?
Take a D4.
Go for it. Roll it.
Here's a very weird question.
20, dirty.
Nothing you find of issue.
What happens if you have multiple clerics casting guidance? Because it's not a bonus. It's just you roll d4 and add that number to the roll to check. Does that mean like like a bunch of clerics high five somebody.
I would, as the DM, I'd rule it. You can only do one guidance per person.
Yeah, when you try to play
Okay.
Baldur's Gate 3, they only let you do once at a time. I've tried it, don't believe me.
So yeah, Claw's gone around and looked around the room. There's nothing of significance other than the room hasn't been used in a long time. The sheets are like really stiff. This room has not been maintained very well.
No one's here.
Very well. On to the next one, which makes sense because we know Clarice is dead because her candle was out in the room, in the back in the place, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah. So this
Well,
tracks.
what happens if she gets brought back to life?
We put her down again.
She
Well,
would kill
no,
all
it's
of
like
you.
with the candles. It's the candles are lit when they're alive, but then they go out when they die. What happens when if they're brought back to life? Does the candles like all of a sudden go back to all of a sudden is illuminated again, or does it remain remain unlit?
Yes.
Would I know how the candles interact with Revivify?
No.
No? Okay.
Claw just says yes.
See,
And walked out to the hall.
smart. Claw's smart.
Claw is very smart.
So yeah, the group heads back out to the hall. You've investigated essentially top left room.
Mhm.
So we're gonna
Or
go bottom.
top back left.
We're gonna go with the next room in this on this wing.
Okay, you
Quote,
check it. It is a servant's quarters. 2 or 3 small beds, a couple of small armoires. Also, doesn't look like it's been used very much.
Hey, this looks like where the butler lived.
It does. Any indication on like who may have like worked here or anything?
Not really. Like there's
Just
some
no-
old
no, like, no
butler's
personal
clothes,
effects.
generic butler clothes, generic maid clothes, like nothing of significance.
Just an aside, remember the first time we played with Mike and then we opened a closet that just had clothes in it? We took the clothes because we were goons. Remember that,
Are
Erika?
you gonna do it? Yeah,
We
yeah.
took
You're gonna do
someone's
it again?
top hat or something stupid. Yeah, what is
Yeah,
it?
that was from Death House.
Yeah, does anyone have a cool hat? A butler
No,
hat?
there's no cool hat in this one.
Okay, I'm looking for a hat.
There is a bow tie if you would like a bow tie.
A lion and a bow tie. Don't be silly.
Just like tie it into your main.
Yeah. I'll take
Yeah.
the bow tie.
So if somebody would like to do an investigation roll, they're more than welcome to, but it's not looking promising.
I mean, if you say it's not looking promising, I'm not gonna worry about it.
You gonna do it? Take a D4 if you're gonna
Yeah,
do
I'll
it.
do it for the D4. Unless I'll look at
Since we have a D4.
and we've got a D4. I guess I'll look at Yuffie. Do you want to look around?
Okay,
You gonna
I
slap
look
her?
around.
Take a D4 if you're gonna if you're gonna roll a check.
Okay, so what? You want me to make an investigation roll? Okay, I'm terrible at these.
I don't know what
Okay.
your intelligence is. So I'm just guessing. I have no idea.
Well, that lets me I get to re-roll the d20. That tells you how
There we
bad.
go.
Oh
Mm.
Lord.
It's not much better though. I got a 9.
I guess I'll investigate from now on.
Looking around, yeah, nothing more than what I've told you. You don't find the secret rooms. There's no pictures in this one. There's just it's very basic. This room.
All right.
Yuffie just gets really distracted real easily.
Yeah, you find some lints and buttons. You know, a little sewing kit.
Room number 2.
That was room number 2. Yeah, front left, upper, front left.
Butler.
I found
You've done the whole essentially west wing in the upper floor now. There is no banister that goes across from front left top to bottom to top right.
Gotta go around.
With the east wing, you have to go all the way around to the
We're
stairs.
just gonna circle.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Next room we hit when we end up coming down that east wing.
Which would be top
Would
right.
be back right.
Yeah,
Yep.
back right.
As you go into that room, it looks like it's been used not too long ago, maybe a couple months.
Mm-hmm.
There's a giant portrait of Phineus DuMont in a pose. He's looking much thinner than any of you remember. He looks much more built than any of you remember. His teeth seem to shine more than you remember. And you can tell he had somebody flatter himself with this portrait.
Uncle Phineas didn't have hair, or didn't have that much hair.
Yivimir, while I appreciate you not speaking in high Q, I think it would be rather comical if you did this one time.
Let me look at my book real quick.
He pulls out this little prayer book and he's starting to flip through it.
So it does look like the sheets have been slept in. but they also have a layer of dust. The bed is a bit more disheveled, whereas the other one was pristine and had looked like it had been professionally made. This one has not been professionally made.
My heart lies bleeding, but I made a decision to paint without fear. Wicked.
Very nice, very nice.
But he looks like shit.
But yeah, if you'd like to look around more, again, there's another armoire, a writing desk with nothing really there. In the armoire, if you open it up, you find gentleman's clothes, nice pair of slacks, some loafers.
Did you want to do an investigation, Q?
Sure.
Take a D4.
As he kind of and starts looking around the room.
Yuffie does
That's
that.
an old like N64 like villain.
Yeah. Oh, that's a dirty 20, and we're gonna get the extra 4 going here.
So
For a 20 free.
looking around in the nightstand, you actually do find a half bottle of very nice brandy. Other than that, there's no secret doors, no secret anything. It's pretty basic. It looks like someone has slept in the last couple months.
Mm-hmm.
I've been
But
sober
that's about
3
it.
months. Who wants it?
I'll take it. Yep.
And I assume you all head out back into the hallway.
I've drunk it already.
You chugged it.
Mm-hmm. Chugged a brandy. Yep, sure did.
And are you heading to the top floor, bottom right room, or front right room?
Top
Okay.
floor,
Mr.
bottom
Klaw,
right.
are you an alcoholic?
No, I just have a high metabolism.
So you get to the front one, and it is seems like a guest room of some sorts. Queen-size bed, empty armoire, another writing desk, sitting chair, small little lounge overlooking the front courtyard.
Wow. You big folk have such big beds. It's like, I have an entire family sleeping in that bed.
Well,
Hmm.
and
Extended family.
she'll gesture to Klaw and be like, "Yes, that's how these things work."
I had a friend named Charlie. His whole family slept in the same bed. His grandpa pretended like he couldn't walk, but then he did all of a sudden. Piece of shit. I'll do an investigation check if you want to give me a
Did it have to
D4.
do with a candy factory?
Yes.
Take a D4.
Or was it a catnip factory?
Catnip factory, that makes a lot of sense. Oh,
Charlie in the catnip factory.
that is a 9. I don't see shit.
All right. Yeah, you don't see shit.
Okay.
You know, it's probably in the basement. Like all the good horror stories is always taking place. Whatever's going down is going down in the basement. That's where we should probably go.
Said anything about horror?
It's like there's monsters.
That's just a Tuesday.
Really?
So-
I thought it was Wednesday.
Not the
Are you guys
biggest
heading
one.
back downstairs?
Yeah.
Okay. You get back downstairs. You see the sitting lounge there. Before you step on the essential dragon chessboard floor. And yeah, where would you like to head?
Let's start with the sitting room, I guess, and work our way around.
Mhm.
Okay, so the sitting room's just underneath the stairs, essentially. And there's just a couple of those uncomfortable, like wooden and fabric Victorian style sofas that no one ever wants to sit on. And a couple end tables and a fancy engraved coffee table with the Dumont family crest on the coffee table. That's about it. There's a room behind, if to the right of that and to the left of it would be back right and back left, and then there's the essential chessboard, and then the front right and front left rooms.
Is there no? I mean, because we were was there no kitchen in here?
Not that
We
you've seen so
haven't
far.
seen
No
it
kitchen
yet,
in this
yeah.
house, huh?
Not
Okay.
yet. We have 4 more
Why
rooms to
don't
look
you
at.
two, you two go that way, and then us two will go this way.
Makes
So-
sense.
Yes.
Just give me a minute, says Yuffie as she like grabs the couch and starts moving it, and just slides it onto the chessboard or the checkerboard.
Once it makes an incorrect move, it starts hitting with like a pincushion.
Exactly. They'll eventually run out of darts.
I'll go check the room on the right while he's.
Okay, the room on the right, as you go to, let me just pull up my fancy notes.
It can only reload itself so often.
And
So
to be
as
fair, even if it is, it'll just continue to shoot that one space and it leaves us free to walk.
well, unless you keep moving the sofa, it doesn't keep shooting.
Oh. But can we walk over the sofa now and like ignore the thing?
The sofa will cover maybe 2 or 3 squares, so you still need to follow the pattern when you walk across the floor. So
we
we
can
have
figure something out.
our ranger
was a good-
opening up the back right room.
Mm-hmm.
So as you open it up, it is a den/trophy room. From what you can see, you can see 10 podiums, 5 on the left, 5 on the right, flanking by the walls. You can see a huge battle scene mural, similar to the one that was on the Dumont family mausoleum, and it is a giant depicted colorful scene, and it looks like the Iron Lady just fucking raining chaos.
I'm gonna go ahead and investigate the room. Before I do, I'm gonna kind of throw my coat back and cock the hip out and look at Phoebe.
Yes.
I'm gonna take a look around. You want to do your thing?
If you're holding her hand out like that, she's gonna go, oh, and then just awkwardly like underhand high five you.
Oh no.
I'm gonna look at my butt. I'm gonna look at my hand and go, okay, same thing. I'm gonna walk and investigate.
So as you go through, you see a beautiful wooden writing desk at the end, and as you're looking at the pedestals,
Mm-hmm.
starting from we'll say the sitting area would be north, the front door being south, and we have the west and east, the east wing and the west wing to make things easier. So starting in the northwest corner, the trophies that seem to be on these pedestals, if you're walking around checking them out, the first one is like a stuffed like grizzly bear that's been like taxidermied and mounted. On the second one is a yeti head.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking called it.
The third one is a manticore tail.
Okay.
The fourth one is a torn cape with the initials SVZ on the collar.
Okay.
The fifth one looks like a stuffed werewolf.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then now this would be this was to the south side of the room. So just to the left of the writing desk or the big desk. It would be a dragon's tooth.
Mm-hmm.
Then a bejeweled dagger balanced on its tip. A Sphean coin.
Mm-hmm.
And then a broken arrow is sitting there. And if you look at the plate, it says arrow to be fired by Gregor. I believe that's...
I'd like to investigate each one of these things to see if any of them are trapped to make it look like they are protected from being stolen.
Give me a roll. Investigation.
Do I have the guidance still? Yes.
Yeah. If you haven't rolled yet, you do.
And yeah, the one closest door was just a goblin foot.
Yeah. 10.
They don't seem to be trapped at all. You go and you move one, like you just grab that goblin foot and you kind of lift it and put it back down. Nothing happens.
Check out that dagger.
As you go to move the dagger, it doesn't seem to pull off. It looks like it's kind of attached.
Mm-hmm.
What do you want to do with the dagger?
I want to yank it off the. I want to take it. I want to try and.
Try as you might, it doesn't budge. It's balanced on its tip, like almost like a cross, straight down.
Okay. Just turn around.
Perhaps Yuffie can get it out.
Maybe. A lot of cool stuff in here. A lot of creepy stuff in here.
Yes. Although I suspect for people with accolades like the Dumonts, this is...
As you say accolades, he kind of looks at you.
What?
What leads me?
Accomplishments.
Gotta give me more than that.
Things that have been conquered. Victories that they have won.
There we go.
So is Yuffie going over to the dagger?
Yeah, it's like, somebody called my name? What do you want? What do you want me to do?
I want that cool little dagger thing.
This dagger?
Yeah, that one. Give it a pull.
Okay. Try
As you go to
it.
pull it, it doesn't budge. Can you give
How's
me
it
an investigation check?
Mike,
Okay.
stop asking for investigation checks. We clearly can't do them.
Ooh. Tell me if
Was
a
it?
19... Hold on, let me see. I gotta double check the mechanic behind
Take
this.
a D4 if you'd like as well. If
Yeah.
who am I? If Phoebe sees you.
Who am
Yeah.
I?
Hold on. I also need to check one other feature here. Where is it? There we go. Oh, it's only saving throws or attack rolls. Okay, so I'll use the guidance. A dirty 20.
All right. Looking at this thing, you know, the tip of it seems to be fused to the top of this little like granite pedestal. But looking at it, when you pull, nothing happens. But you just kind of lean on it, you're gonna get ready to yank at it, and as you push just a little bit on it, you see the dagger sink into the podium just a little bit.
Ooh, so you push down.
As you push down, the wall opens up.
They really should label these
Oh.
things. You know, push, pull.
Perhaps.
Ooh, you feel like rummages through her pockets, pulls out like a scrap piece. Push down, puts it on top.
Save that for later.
What's the spooky passageway look like?
As you look over at the staircase, there is a staircase heading down. At the top of the staircase is a wall with a few torches. 3 of the 5, there's spots for torches to be. 3 of the 5 still have torches. 2 of them are missing. And looking down, it disappears after about 50 feet. You see it looks like it hits the bottom of the stairs. You can't see any further than that.
Do they light up?
No,
No.
On.
nothing happens.
Okay.
I'm gonna start making my way down the stairs,
Making my way
Quietly.
downtown.
flashily, but stealthily.
Okay, you go down the stairs. Go about 25 feet. You're halfway down. You're gonna keep going. Anybody going with them? Anybody taking the torch? Anybody doing anything?
I'm
What's anybody doing?
following stealthily.
You see, he's like
I
thinned
will-
out. Kind of looks like this as he's going, just kind of waving.
I got a glowing finger. It's like, oh, we're trying to be stealthy. Okay, I climb up onto what you call it, Klaw.
Okay.
You can get
Well,
on the
after about
get on the echo mic. I got you.
Still glowing, but sort of deal.
So the
I
tunnel.
will follow like 30 feet behind.
Okay, so as they get to the bottom of the stairs, you are at the midway point or so of the stairs.
Yes. And I will wait there.
Okay.
What do I
As
see?
you reach the bottom of the stairs, the tunnel gets a little bit wider. So you're
Mhm.
talking about 15 feet wide now, and it continues on. And in the distance, you can hear it was like a little bit of moaning, a little bit of grunting, a little bit of groans of discomfort. The odd drip. You know, standard tunnel noises.
Do I have a cleric vibe check? Let me see.
Thinking about the paladin thing.
It's not that one.
But if
That's
clerics
divine
have it?
sense, yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of. Anyway, okay. Never mind.
Is there like a door in front of me, or is it just like an
Nope,
open
just
hallway?
open. Just open hallway.
How far does it go with my dark vision?
After 60 feet, it just disappears in the darkness.
I'm gonna keep going quietly.
Okay. So as you go another 20, 30 feet, Phoebe, they've disappeared from your vision.
Oh, well, I'm going to follow. If they keep going, I'm going to go down to the bottom of the stairs.
Okay. So as you keep going, you can see where it's kind of hard to tell with dark vision, but there's some change in the wall on both sides.
Mhm.
10 feet, like another 10 feet past that, a little bit of a change in the wall. Another 10 feet past that, another little change in the wall on both sides. It's hard to tell. Like, you're just getting grayscale, right?
Mhm.
So
One of
at an
us has
angle
a
like
light bulb.
that, it can.
It's not on right
Not
now.
on right now.
Now it is.
Look at the wall. What's out there? What are these differences?
So as you get closer, you can see it goes from stone to bars,
Oh, they're jail cells every two.
and it's like a cell door from what you can see at an angle. You haven't gotten close enough to look into.
I'll go take a look at one of the cells.
The first one you see is a half mutilated ghoul.
That can stay there.
Agreed.
You sure, Phoebe? You sounded interested for a second.
Yes. No.
The second cell you look into, if you're looking into other cells, I assume you're going to peer into all of them.
Yeah, I'd like to peer into them.
The first one you see is half of a ghoul. The other one you see is a ghast with its tongue removed and the bottom of its jaw removed and its hands removed. The third one you see is a small air elemental kind of bound and trapped. In the next one you see a grick. The other one is a kobold. It's just a body. It's no longer survived. It looks like it hasn't been fed. And the other one is a deceased goblin in the other room with a couple, like, its ears removed and whatnot.
I was going to let that kobold out if he's still alive. Let me tell you.
Or look at the.
We should help this one out, and she's gonna point to the air elemental.
Yeah, how does it look like it's trapped, like bound?
It has some sort of chained up, and this air elemental is more of a slight breeze elemental. As in, it looks like these things, the ones that are alive, are probably rocking the 1 to 2 hit point things, and like chunks of them are missing. Or if you want to do a investigation or perception check on these things, if you like,
I'd like to investigate it.
Take a
No, actually, I
D4.
would like to perceive it.
Very good at perceiving.
D4, baby.
It's
A
like
natural 20 for 26.
Ooh.
Plus a D4. Give me a 4 on that. Mint. That's a 30.
30.
Nice.
So looking at these creatures, all of them, what their main thing is, like for the ghast, its tongue and its paralyzing parts, and anything that's their offensive specialty or their defensive specialty seems to have been removed from all of them.
I have 2 silver, a button, and 4 pieces of candy. I bet you that that Phineas is making monsters out of other monsters.
Sounds about right. Everything. None of these things have a way to defend themselves. With that insanely high perception, as max as it can get, can I see a way to free those elementals?
It's just one elemental, and chances are, if you were to, it wouldn't take much, and it would just it's pretty much dead. It's at like a bare breeze to it.
Mm-hmm.
If you were to release it, it would probably just fade off into nothingness.
I want to release it.
Okay, well, you'll have to pick the lock or get the door open. They're all locked.
Can I get an arrow onto into one of the locks or the chains? Or
you'd get that this chain has almost like it's built for trapping elementals. Like a normal air elemental if it was a regular generic chain would just whisk through it, right?
Mm.
I can't use these tools.
I don't like that this thing's in there.
No.
Bothering me.
What do you want to do about it?
I'm Phoebe. Who the fuck are you? Yuffie. Phoebe, can you Yuffie, can you perhaps break into one of these?
Oh, yeah, sure. It's like she jumps off of Klaw and like walks over to it, looks at it for a moment, winds back as if she's gonna punch it, and then like quickly goes forward with a set of lockpicks and starts working on the lock.
Take a D4.
Roll it.
Do I just add the proficiency bonus in the D4, or what's the story? Do I add my dexterity or?
It's your standard lockpick, dex plus proficiency if you're proficient in it, and then take that and
Sweet.
Add a D4.
So get to add 8 to that plus 23.
Yeah, click. It opens.
Can you also get the shackles off of the elemental, please?
Okay.
As you approach, the elemental starts to get a little on the aggressive side.
It's like, hi, my name is. She starts going. My name's Yivimir Underbow. You can call my friends call me Yuffie. You can call me Yuffie because I know we're going to be the best of friends. You don't need to be upset or anything or scared or anything of the sort. We're here to help. I'm got my lockpicks out right now, and I'm going to free you if you let me. Just don't try to hit me while I'm trying to do this or try to thrash around or anything like that because that's going to cause a lot of problems. I won't be able to unlock it. Okay.
You can try.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to unlock it.
D4.
Yeah.
You just do it, Adam.
Let's see, 24 this time.
Ooh, I had a 20 DC because it. And as it clicks off, you just see it start to phase back. Looks
Or
like
it-
it's about to attack you, and then just.
Or it fades away. Can I ask it something?
You
or try to?
try it. It's doing it real fucking. It's.
Like as Yuffie was doing that, I want to pull out like a small gourd that I have. I want to open it. And I want to go. Don't go. I got a buddy back in the forest where I'm from. He could use you.
And it just kind of just fades off into the cracks. It just sneaks through the cracks. It just disappears off into the ether. It's worth the shot.
You don't get those in Revlon. I kind of cork it and put it back in my gourd. He would have really liked that.
Mm-hmm. Likely so.
You'll
I've
get
heard
them
it's a
next
lovely
time.
So as you look further,
Can we
down
grab those chains by any chance? Can we pull them out and take them with us? The fancy elemental chains.
sure,
Magical manticles?
try to rip them off the wall.
I'm
Hey,
stepping
hey.
up.
Oh, go Klaw.
I help Claw. You can do this. Guidance, and I'm helping him as
I
well.
forgot you cast
Oh, you-
guidance. I was like, what's going on?
My guidance and advantage.
Yeah.
Wait, am I have advantage?
Yeah, I'm helping you.
Oh, because you're helping.
Yep.
Gotcha. Go
I'm never gonna
my...
help you.
I'm going to throw these
Guidance is
away.
for-
Don't worry about it, guys.
Even with
Okay.
you roll a 1, a 3, and then a 1 on the D4.
I rolled a 3, a 5, and a 1 on the D4, which
Jesus,
gives
all
me a 13 total.
Do we want to swap this out and Yuffie tries to pull it out and you help Yuffie?
That makes...
Oh, you've had your try.
I am sorry. That makes no sense.
That's
Okay.
So
I just want to
looking
walk
down the
over
tunnel,
and give it a I'm not
So
trying
looking-
to pull it out.
what are you trying to do?
No, I'm just going over and just kind of give it a tug.
It's
Just
pretty
For
secure.
flavor. Yeah.
Can I just try to rip it right out of, the bolts right off of the floor?
You can try. That's what he was trying to do.
D4.
Okay.
Oh, what are the odds? My favorite enemy are chains.
I don't think an 18's gonna do it, is it? Okay. Well, worth a try.
Valiant effort, my friends.
Onward.
So
Well,
as you look
I'm not
down
a
the
strength
tunnel,
character.
so the next room you guys start to enter seems to be a laboratory full of beakers and vials. Bookshelves line the walls with old tomes and books. Monster parts are hastily scribbled on papers monster drawings and schematics and anatomy drawings are scattered on all. Parts are just laying around as well. You see a couple vials in a shelf there. The papers are written in a mixture of common, some celestial, and some very old text.
What?
You can read celestial, I'm assuming, because you are.
Yes,
Who
I
you
can
are?
read. I can read 2 of those languages at the very least. I don't know what the third one is though.
Yeah, the third one's an old language, a pre-language.
Yep.
So
What does it say?
after Phoebe takes a look, it looks like the research.
No. Comprehend languages. What does it all say?
What?
So the papers are okay. If they can read them, which you can, You'll see that it's research on trying how to fuse monsters and people together to form some sort of warrior. And from what you can see, there's almost letters from that are written in Celestial from, it looks like, from Sphea about trying to decipher a book.
Mm.
And they're trying to outsource help on how to decipher this old tome that was found from a previous age that talks of harnessing the power of monsters and fusing them with people.
Yeah, he's having.
Right.
There's all this correspondence with this, like, what is it?
With some shitty man over in the church. I bet he's a real asshole.
With this young, ambitious priest by the name of Father Syndrax. It's like.
I immediately have a bad vibe.
Vibe. Bad vibe.
So as you're looking over this, you hear a clunk, like a scraping coming towards you. And coming from the further, like the room you haven't been to yet, beyond that laboratory, there is what looks to be a quarter of a troll just kind of crawling towards you.
Aww. That sucks. As I'm stuffing like my pockets filled with these notes and everything else.
That's not wicked.
And it's slowly making its way towards you.
I mean, can we just move around it?
As you're looking at it, you can slowly see, because it's just like shoulders up and a couple of things, and it's slowly stitching the fibers back together.
You probably want to kill it.
Can I do a roll? Because Adam knows how you kill a troll permanently, but I don't know if this character does. Can I roll for it?
I'd like to as well.
It makes more sense for you because you're a ranger messing with monsters. You do that. That makes way more sense.
Or just look at the table and see the anatomy written down of the troll.
I didn't read it.
Look, I have discovered.
I'm going to walk over to it and just kind of, yeah, sorry, pal.
Just put it
with a torch. Just light it on fire.
It does that. A couple of the nearby pages singe and burn a little bit, but not enough to cause any trouble.
I've got the fire extinguisher with me just in case.
And yeah, you can, after you watch it, you can see like a bit of a blood trail leading into the other room.
So that's a troll?
Was a troll.
And you kill it with fire.
Kill it with fire.
Why can't you just kill it with a sword?
It'll bring its body parts back.
So only fire works?
Everything works. It just fire stops it from coming back.
So what about like lightning?
No, fire.
Oh, cold.
Cold
like
is the opposite
ice.
of fire.
What if we heal it?
Acid.
Fire's better.
But acid works?
Well, what's in the next room? while they're having this back and forth.
Okay. So as you walk
not
down
quietly
the hallway,
at all.
you hear a couple more murmurs and like kind of a couple screams and whatnot from the direction the troll came into. And then you enter a large room filled with many tables with monster bodies on them. Some alive, some dead, none of them in very good shape whatsoever. A figure stands over a table with a scalpel, dissecting a yeti. As he doesn't even turn in your direction, and you just... He goes, my research isn't complete yet, but I've already sent back as requested. So
Does
you
that
can
sound
leave.
like Phineas?
It does sound like very much like Phineas, but more deadpan. But soon I'll crack it and achieve true greatness, true balance. And as he's saying this, he puts down the scalpel. And you can see from his shoulders and his neck area a bit of exposed skin. You can see almost like a black, slight mist just coming off.
Oh, that would be a vibe check, but alas, I don't have that kind of vibe check.
And then he just reaches to his right, and where a sheathed sword is. He goes, no,
Phineas?
you're not here to steal my research. Or you're not here for that. You're here to steal my research. I won't let you. It's mine. All mine. And then he just starts muttering and like smacking himself a little bit. And like his veins start popping, almost like protruding out of his skin as a black, almost like ichor, starts to run and course through his veins. And at that point, I'd like you all to take do a strength save, please.
Strength save?
Oh
A
God.
strength save. As he turns around with with blackened eyes and blood coming down his face. Like
18.
22.
What was that, Erika?
Natural 1 for a 4.
Okay. Well, anybody who failed of a strength save DC of 14 has been affected by blood curse of the binding.
My
Ooh.
favorite. Only lasts for a turn though.
No, you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each turn.
Oh, so did he
So
amplify
you
it?
just your speed is reduced to 0.
Yep.
I'm
And
the
you're
only one
unable
that
to
can
take
move right now.
reactions.
Hmm?
No, only Phoebe failed to save.
Oh, okay.
Well, we don't know about.
Yeah, we'll find out about
yeah.
Claw
Claw.
after. But then at that point, we will have everybody roll the initiatives.
Okay, not bad. Not bad. Middle of the row.
Actually, this is pretty good.
Mike, you have the thing open. You can see all my rolls, right?
No.
Oh,
I can
okay.
double check it there. 15.
Does it give you a list of my rolls?
It does. If I
Okay,
click it
good.
and open it,
Because I
the
keep
game
hitting
log.
clear, and I don't know if that clears the list or not.
I don't think it does for me. No, it doesn't for me.
Okay, cool. So just does it clears it on my screen then? That's fine.
Yeah. Anybody 20 or above?
No.
It would help if I rolled.
Make a strength save.
First,
Make a strength save.
Claw needs to make a strength save.
What happened?
Claw needs to make a strength save. That's exactly what happened.
You walked in on Phineas, and he ain't right. You missed that he was found notes on a book on trying to merge people and monsters.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like he's been trying to decipher an ancient tome from Sphia.
Mm.
And
He does bullshit.
he does bullshit. And he turned
17
around
strength save, baby.
and had black eyes with blood running out of them.
Oh,
It's a brand of bullshit that we're all very familiar with.
fun times. Yeah, 17 for my strength save for whatever's going on.
You're fine?
All around
We need
me
initiative?
are
An initiative, please.
Now
familiar
initiative. Gotcha.
Or now it's faces.
So Phineas was doing evil monster stuff.
Donnie Darko.
Yeah,
Doing some blood hunter
he's
bullshit.
doing blood hunter shit. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Creating the blood hunters.
Ooh.
And the
Anybody over
initials
20?
in that book are Aviana.
No, unfortunately not.
Nobody over 20? Okay. Anybody
Nope.
over 15?
I got
I have
19.
I have a 16.
15.
So we're going to go with Yuffie first. And the rest of you were all tied?
We all have a 16?
I had 15.
15. 15.
Okay.
I have a 16.
Phoebe. And then I'm going to guess Yivimir has a higher.
Dex, I have a +4.
Yeah, you're higher.
And then Claw.
Mm-hmm.
And then bringing up the rear will be Phineas.
Man, if I would have went first, it would have made so much more sense.
You want to go
Alright.
before me?
No, it's not going to make a difference for you. It's not
Okay.
gonna make a difference.
Yuffie, you're up.
I don't want to hurt Uncle Phineas. Please stop, Uncle Phineas. I don't want to have to hurt you. Hold person.
Mike's like, what?
You're not the only one who's got garbage.
If Jake was here.
I just need to check something.
To see if he can be hold person?
There's one way to get out of a hold person. Just
That's a
for
blood
free.
hunter.
No,
Yeah.
I was trying to make a judgment call if he's still considered a humanoid with what he's.
If he bleed oh no, I'm sorry, if he bleeds, it's a blood hunter roll. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
But yeah, what's the save?
16. Whiz.
Wisdom.
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
I rolled a 16 plus his modifier.
He's good.
He's fine. 22.
Okay. Like I said, I didn't want to hurt him.
Yeah, no.
That's why I tried to
understand.
persuade him to stay still.
Anything else in your turn?
I back away because I don't want to hurt him.
Yeah, real quick, what's the layout of the room? Are we just like in a 60 by 60?
It's a room full of tables. There's probably about
Okay.
6 tables there with like pretty much dead monsters that have been dissected on them.
Mhm.
We'll say a 7th table sitting across the room that he's done on. There's bookshelves. His god's back to you. There's weird beakers and stuff like that also in the kicking around that have like bloop, bloop, like lava lampy kind of things. There are some Bunsen burners and potential hazards in the room.
How big's the room?
We'll say 20 by 30.
All right, so he's always within range. Gotcha. Understandable.
Yeah.
And there's no way out, right? It's just like the door we came in, and it's
Yes.
a dead end. Cool. Awesome. It's not my turn. I was just asking.
Yeah, no problem. Anything else, Yuffie, or are we turning this over to our
We'll turn it over to
immobile
whoever's
Iron
next.
Lady?
Hello. I'm stuck. So I can't move and I can't react, right?
You cannot move, and you don't have your movement is 0, and you can't take reactions.
Wait, what
You
happened?
still
Sick.
have your actions and everything though.
Remember that strength saving throw you
Uh-huh.
had to roll in the beginning? I got a 1. So I am blood curse bound.
Oh, he cursed people.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna cast a 2nd level guiding bolt.
Okay. Save for me, or no? It's a hit.
It's to hit.
Okay.
Oh, thank the Lord Jesus Christ. Maybe 19.
That hits.
Yay! I wasn't expecting to hit. Give me a second. What am I doing? 5d6. Okay, I got this.
5d6. Ouch.
Of the radiant.
Oh, don't worry that much. Okay, I have to. Oh, fuck, I have to count now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14 radiant damage.
Nice.
And so it's like a she kind of like holds out her pulls her mace back basically, and almost looks like she's about to throw it, but instead of throwing it, she holds on to it, and it's a flurry of rose petals that go flying out at it. And they hit him, and they do whatever, and they continue to swirl around him because the next person who gets to and he glows a little bit dim with some lovely pink and red lights. And next person with him gets advantage on the attack.
Okay.
That's my turn. Do I get to make a save at the end of my turn?
Yes, you do. Strength save.
Nope, I don't.
All right.
It's fine.
That brings us to our archer.
Okay, bonus action, hunt his Mac.
Okay.
So you watch as like kind of a shadowy over his face. You see like a kind of the like same kind of mask I'm wearing. It just kind of goes over top of him, but on the opposite side of his face. So it'd be on my right, and it would be on his left. So like the pieces would fit together.
Okay.
And I am going to sharpshooter him with advantage.
That'd be nice.
I wonder. I'm just gonna roll it twice from the action economy over here. Oh, that's a nat 1, so we're gonna go ahead and roll it again.
Hmm?
Oh my god.
Now, if you have rolling that one, it will just knock out your other action.
Well, he has advantage.
I have advantage.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah. So 24 minus 5, that's going to be 19.
That's a hit.
Okay. So I'll
Roll
go
in
ahead.
damage.
Yep. Do the D8. So that's 8 plus D6. Plus 5 is 13, so 23 in total. Okay. And as I let that arrow go, I reach into my quiver and I pull out another arrow and I hold it in my teeth, and the arrow is all white, looks like it's made of bone. And at the back of it, there's like a rotting thorn that's hanging from it. And then I pull out another regular arrow and knock it. And as you watch, as he disappear, and that'll end. And I'm gonna back up 10 feet, and that'll end my turn.
All right. That brings us up to Klaw as the archer fires off an arrow and backs up behind you.
All right. Claw's gonna go into a rage. I'm kidding. I didn't multi-class in the
Ooh.
barbarian. But he is going to have a crazed look in his eye. And me and my Echo buddy are charging old dude. Get up on the table. And I'm going to throw a hand. And I'm trying to grab him. All right. So first attack. Nat 20. Fucking thank you, Jesus Christ. So I'll go ahead and do the damage. Is it 2 dice or double the damage?
Double roll.
Double the roll. Okay. Oh, we should have rolled 2. So what is that? 4 plus 4. So 8.
Nice.
It's 8 slashing on that first attack with a nat 20, which isn't great. But bonus action, try to grapple him.
Okay.
Go ahead and make a strength,
athletics
or acrobatics. Yep.
That is a 21.
I have a 22. 15 plus
Oh.
7. So he's grappled. So I will go ahead and make another attack now that I have advantage. Or my Echo Knight's going to start punching him now that I have advantage. Because he's grappled. 13 plus 7, so dirty 20. Dirty 20 hits, correct, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotta keep rolling like shit. 5 slashing from the Echo. Let me double check something right here.
How far is he from me, for reference?
Like 25, 30 feet.
Sick. Okay.
I'm going to use the Unleash Incarnation, so I get an extra attack with my Echo, which will still be at advantage.
Erika, did you make your save at the end of your turn?
Yeah, no, I failed it. I'm gonna be stuck here for the rest of the game, by the way. It doesn't matter. Once I get locked down by something, I can't break free. It's just welcome to my life.
17 plus math, plus 7 hits, I'm assuming.
That hits. Yep.
All right, I will roll this damage again. 5 plus 4, so 9 points of slashing. And since we're here and we're doing it, action surge.
Yay.
I get 1 extra action. Now.
Do it all again.
No. Now that I have him grabbed, I'm going to go for the other arm, and I'm going to try to lay back and have his arms and his legs pinned to the ground as I'm trying to restrain him. So we're going to do another grapple off. Ooh. And if I win this, he's restrained.
Is it a disadvantage because he's already grappled?
No. Let me see. If you have advantage,
No. Can I boost you in any? I have no reactions. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So
grappled is just, I think, movement to 0.
Yeah.
And something else.
No, it's just movement.
So how are you able to restrain? Is it
as an action?
An ability?
Yes, it's a part of the grappler feat. If you have something grappled, you can use an action to restrain it. Action surge, restrain.
That's why I was like, "What the fuck is he doing? Where's this coming from? This is cool."
Feats.
Feats.
Fuck, that wasn't great. What's your
17?
You beat. Wait, let's see. No, 9 plus 7. Yeah, 16. So not restrained, but you're still grappled.
Yeah.
So I didn't get all the way to the ground with him. I guess he kind of powered out of it, but I do have him grappled, so speed is 0.
And did like the anime thing where he just kicked his leg out from underneath and just kind of planted a foot.
And I'm looking at them. I'm like, come on, get him. Because, guys, if I restrain him, it'll be really easy to kill him for everybody. But anyways, that's the end of my turn.
I cannot move.
You'll still get advantage. If I restrain him, you get advantage on every attack.
I cannot move.
That's fine. Ranged attacks count. But that's it.
All right. So now it's Phineas's turn. With his bonus action, he's going to cast Hex on Klaw.
Mm-hmm.
And then he is going to... are you full health?
Yes, I am.
Okay. 19 to hit.
19 does hit. Let me double check and make sure you're not at disadvantage. No, you're not at disadvantage for being grappled. Yeah. 19 does hit. Is it me? Is it against me or my Echo?
You.
Okay.
That'd be 9 damage.
Okay.
And 4 fire damage.
So 13 total.
Yep. So now that he's attacking you and you have damage against you, he gets advantage for his blood frenzy. And that's a 24 to hit.
Yep.
That's 7. That's 11 regular slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
and another 6 fire damage.
So 17 total.
Yeah.
All right.
And that'll end his turn and bring us up to the top for Yuffie.
How are you looking, by the way?
Looking about half.
About half? Okay.
So we'll start with my bonus action. You're down how much now?
I am
Give or
down
take?
30 hit points.
We'll start. Actually, no, we'll do my standard action first. I will use a sorcery point, and I will proceed to cast a second level spell slot, Cure Wounds, on my my new friend who's now wounded.
Okay.
So, 17 health back.
Nice.
And then for my bonus action, I will use 2 of my healing light slots for a healing light pool. Gain another 10 points.
Okay, I am basically at full again. Thank you very much.
All right, I'm done.
That'll bring us to Phoebe.
Mike, I got a question. I have
live.
something I can do, and the action type, it says special. It doesn't say action, bonus action, reaction. It just says special.
Special.
I have no idea what that means.
You're probably just gonna do it. Like mine, Echo Knight, I just do it. It's not an action, you just do the thing with that.
Can I look at your sheet to
Oh, you
see
know what?
it is?
No. I know what it means. It's something that attaches to an action. That's fine.
Okay.
Never mind. So what I'm going to do is, as a bonus action.
It's Phoebe's turn.
Oh, sorry.
I would like to have a turn still. I can't do much with it. I'm gonna.
Guiding bolt.
Yeah. Did you take advantage on an attack, by the way?
I did, yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'm not gonna guiding bolt. I'm very sorry. Unless you want advantage specifically.
No, you do what you want.
Phoebe's gonna take her mace and she's gonna kind of like swirl it around a bit, like at like her feet, and she's gonna gather a bunch of the rose petals that come tumbling out of her mace, and then whip it around, and they kind of create this like 30-foot area around her of just like, you know, little swirling petals, and as they touch all of your like your weapons and things like that, yeah, it would be for so do the claws count as weapons? They count as weapons, right?
They do.
So
Yeah,
as they come to rest on the claws on your claws and on your bow, they kind of like stick a bit to the other sides of it and
Let's give a manicure.
pulse a bit with you get nail polish. It's really cute. With that red pink light, and I'm casting Crusader's Mantle.
Ooh.
Nice.
Until the spell ends, aura moves with me, centered on me. While in the aura, each non-hostile creature in the aura, including myself, deals an extra 1d4 radiant damage when you hit with a weapon.
Nice.
1d4 for every attack.
1d4 for every weapon attack.
What?
Nice. That's a sweet
Is an
spell.
unarmed strike considered a weapon attack?
Claws are considered weapons.
They are? Okay.
Claws.
Well, then we're good. All right, cool.
Yep.
So
Anything else
1d4.
for Phoebe's turn?
Is that
That's
radiant?
all I got.
You said
Let's
1d4.
break it.
Yeah, 1d4 radiant.
On top. Cool.
Strength save.
Oh, nope. That's a 11.
Almost.
Oh, wait. It's a 12.
Almost, but not.
Yeah. Okay, I need d20s. Come. Okay.
All right, that brings us to our archer.
Okay. You know, at the end of my turn, when he popped away, he's going to reappear on his shoulder.
Fuck, I forgot to
And-
do all the hex damage on fucking...
Hate to see it.
Yeah.
Just start doing his dance on his shoulder, just like as the rat is kind of just moving and grooving along. That's going to be Hunter's Mark. So now I have Slayer's Spray and Hunter's Mark on them. They do stack. And I am going to sharpshooter a shot at this guy.
Okay.
Oh, big money, no whammies. Come on. Natural 1. It's okay.
But don't you have advantage?
Roll me a d4.
Wait, is this not
Okay.
advantage? Did
No.
you not guiding
No.
bolt? You didn't guiding bolt. My bad.
No, I
Forgive me.
Crusader's Mantle.
Roll a d4.
Get that 1 out of the way. Oh, a 1.
Okay. Roll damage for your hit.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. It hits the echo.
Okay. It's only a D8, so.
Yeah.
Plus the d4.
I mean, he's dead. He only has 1 hit point.
Yeah, I mean, that's why he has 1 point. So like,
Yeah.
the echo just
Uh-oh. Wait, but
Was
that's bad.
Was the echo restraining? Or
No,
was,
I'm restraining.
Yes.
I'm
the echo-
restraining.
Grappling,
Yeah.
right?
So yeah, the echo's gone.
Yeah. The echo was punching him. Why I had him grappled.
Oh, okay, thank God. Oh, that was almost no,
Yes.
no.
I'm not leaving that up to the echo. Absolutely not.
So that's it. Anything else for your turn?
Yeah, I just kind of look very apologetically at Claw and be like, and I just look at the arrow that's in my mouth and go, okay, big guns. And then I'm going to knock that arrow right back, and that'll end my turn.
And Klaw, after you just saw your echo take an arrow to the back, you're up.
I'm just going to scream like, fuck. And then another echo appears as a bonus action right in the same spot. This guy looks like Scar from Lion King.
with glowing pink nail
Glowing
polish.
pink nail polish.
Ooh.
And I will now do my 2 attacks at advantage.
Do it up.
I'll go ahead and roll. I'll just roll both attacks and then do damage afterwards. 13 plus math, a dirty 20.
Hits.
And 15 plus math is like 22.
That hits.
All right, so I'll do 2d8 and 2d4 for the magic stuff. And then, you know what? I'm also going to use my last bit of Unleash Incarnation to get an extra attack in here. So just one more attack, and that's the end of that. I don't have any more of those uses. Another dirty 20.
Dave, don't forget to take your D4.
I'm taking another d4. Yep. Guys, fighters are fun, you know? Let me tell you. Hit all the stuff. This is when I'm rolling, everybody. These are where I got to roll for my damage.
Jesus.
And I got to add 4 to whatever all of these are. Well, not all, but 3 of them. So, can someone help me do the math? Someone come and count.
Yeah.
1, 4, 1, 3, 1, 5, plus 12.
27.
27 points of damage. As my Echo Knight's just fucking going for the ribs, going for the jaw, just fucking throwing haymakers and taking this dude out. And that is my turn. Oh, actually, he also takes an extra d4 at the start of my turn because he's still grappled by me. And that's just a 1. There's nothing special in that because it's not technically a weapon. So just add a 1 to 28 total.
So as you just see his intestines just being fucking ripped.
Okay, oh no.
And you're just destroying him. And at this point, he just kind of starts to wrestle one arm free from your grab, reaches into his pocket, takes out a syringe that has like glowing blue
Uh-oh.
and almost frost building on this, and takes it and goes to stab it into his own leg. But because he is grappled, I will do an opposed grapple check with Klaw to see if he could stop him from jabbing this thing into himself.
Okay. Not great, but it's fine. That is, for me, it's a 15 total for my athletics.
And as he goes, it just starts to pierce his leg as Klaw rips his talons into his wrists, severing the tendons there, losing all strength in his hand as it just falls to the ground.
Yucky.
And as he struggles, Phineas accidentally crushes it and then just slumps and just falls to the ground, goes limp in your arms.
Do I get released?
You are released.
Ah, I can move again.
Phineas!
Keeping him in a chokehold.
Says Yuffie as she rushes over.
Ah.
Stabilize him.
No, he's dead.
What happened?
Oh, Adam ripped him to shreds. And then he almost took like some sort of like I'm Bane. I'm going to take the apple juice and become very powerful. And then
Apple juice, huh?
Klaw stopped him. The apple juice canisters, yeah. I played the Batman games.
So there's no way to stabilize, like he's done.
There's juice pots.
No, he's dead. He's more monster than man at this point.
That's true. He's not the uncle you thought he was.
Well,
He's the uncle that you, unfortunately, most people have to deal with instead.
Well, we still I will deal with the body if you would like to look for the children.
Yeah.
If you would like to stay.
You're gonna be sad when you look for the children.
Yeah, I figure we are what this only to looked for.
Children.
I'm going to if you would like to stay with me while I perform a ceremony. You may.
Okay.
We can go look for the kids.
I'm gonna spend the hour of 10 minutes to ritually cast.
Hour and 10 minutes?
Yeah, it's an hour and 10 minutes.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well,
1 hour
after
ritual,
you get
baby.
about 5 or 10 minutes into it, you can just kind of hear, and you can see the walls start to crack. Pebbles
Okay.
slowly start to fall.
We grab his body again. Okay.
Fireman carry.
As the tunnel is starting to give way from all this crazy action that's taking place.
Let's get out, please. The walls are falling. We are
Where did-
underground.
5 minutes. Where did we walk off to?
You're just fucking standing around, looking
They're
around.
looking for the kids.
There's no other place to go. You've
Oh,
been.
okay.
The kids aren't around. They were killed like a month or two ago.
Oh, yike. Okay.
Let's start running.
And they weren't children. They were like early 20s.
I want you to remember this distinction whenever you give me shit. They were
Early
young
20s are not
adults.
children. Young adults.
All right.
Okay.
So,
We got the
So-
body and run.
As you leave, you get to the top of the stairs as the rest just kind of crumbles behind. You've found out what has happened to Phineas. And we cut to Ren in the mausoleum watching. And as he stares at the candle, you see it just flicker its last flicker and goes out. And a single tear falls from Ren as he goes, "Good night, my old friend." And thus ends the final chapter of the Dumonts. And thank you for joining us.
Yay!
Hopefully you enjoyed that. Got a little bit of rust. If that syringe would have gotten in his leg, he was going to turn into an ice troll.
Ooh.
Nice.
Interesting.
But because you were grappled, I thought that thematically fit quite nicely.
Man,
And
crap.
also, it's getting late, so I didn't want to do another 100 plus HP fucking
No, I understand
fight
that.
for. There we go. So hopefully everybody had fun, and get ready to join us for next week, where we're bringing the heat. Snow Bicycle Michael would say, bringing that hot gameplay, play. And
Mike said so I'm excited for this.
so we'll see how it all goes.
You're only going to be playing generic, though. God damn it.
Yeah, so
And then my character.
Yeah, for the folks out there, next week, next Tuesday, Season 2, Isle of Misfit Rolls. Catch up on podcast services. Also on podcast services, look for Isle of Misfit Rolls. There is a Season 1 recap going up in the next couple days to get you ready for Season 2. And then every
Link
Sunday,
in chat.
the podcast version will come out on...
If you like the podcast on Spotify, give it 5 stars. If you listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts, make sure you're leaving us those
Is it
reviews. 'cause
spam? It
we
doesn't
love them.
spam.
And they make all the difference.
And if we start getting more of them, we'll start reading 1 or 2 before or after the game. I think they'd be fun.
That'd be fun.
Well, they would.
It's true.
Well, have yourselves a great night, folks, and we hope to see you on the Isle of Misfit Rolls.
Good night.
Right.